All right.
Oh, also, I gotta pursue this dumb idea I have. Sean, as a kaiju fan, you might want to help me with this at some point. All right, hear me out. All the Godzilla kaiju, but they're kids in high school. Go.
Sure.
So we're doing the Attack on Titan thing.
What?
As a LARP, as a tabletop RPG, as a story, or what?
More just conceptual.
Okay.
Everything else takes more work.
You guys destroy me.
I will also destroy Izzy.
High school AU kids fix, sure, why not?
Damn it! I don't want to be destroyed yet.
Well,
Too bad for you.
roll
3d6.
Izzy, we just had this conversation about kidnapping.
I rolled a 10 to destroy Izzy.
That does not succeed.
Damn.
Ooh.
All right. So with that being said, let's get started. So welcome to session 13 of Kingdom Hearts: Death by
We should
Waking.
skip this session, it's unlucky.
Oh yeah, it is going to be an unlucky session. I don't know if that's for you or for me.
Oh, at least it isn't Friday.
Everybody dies.
So who?
Out of curiosity, what happened in session 4? Because 4 is also supposed to represent death.
Let me check my,
Episode 9. Well, 9 is smelly, but also sometimes death.
let me check my notes real quick. Session 4.
7 was 7 an actually good session, just to see if our superstition on numbers should hold.
Oh damn.
What happened in session 4?
Session 4 is when you guys fought the yeah, when you guys fought the Horned King and John Cena died.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely
Forced
awful.
death.
The death occurred.
We will blame
What-
you forever, Izzy.
What happened in session
Actually,
7?
that's also when we lost the Black Cauldron at the end of the session,
Yeah,
too.
that is.
We will blame you forever, Kex.
So let's see. Session 7 was when Muriela first used darkness and you guys had your fight and then you all ended up in the book.
Does that count as lucky or not?
That tracks.
I mean, I think so because you guys actually got to resolving a lot of issues that would have been interpersonal.
Yeah, so that was a lucky break. So yeah, it tracks. The session is going to go horribly wrong.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
this is going to be fun.
Fucking
So
Everyone start working on backup characters while Izzy's talking.
So who wants to go over what happened last time?
You think I haven't started that already?
There was a trial.
Objection leading the party.
What?
Yeah, it was great.
Uh,
Okay.
We
Hey,
changed the game to Phoenix Wright temporarily.
A
That's all you
handsome
really-
lawyer that could only say work saved us all.
Yeah.
Handsome is a stretch.
No,
No, it's not.
That.
It is not. I have spent points in handsome.
Yeah.
You will recognize my beauty, damn it.
I think you spent more points than you have, Sean.
Well, that's because I haven't spent them yet.
Yeah. He's a very sexy chocobo.
So is he at the 12-point level or is he at higher?
Wax, I don't actually remember.
I'm looking. I am at the 12-point level.
Go team 12-point level.
Yeah. By the way, Izzy, I have points for that. Could I put it into there?
Well, you do have one. I'm gonna say you guys bum around, Daybreak Town for about a week. So, if 7 days gets you there, then sure.
But I need to go save my friend.
That you do. But how are you going to do it, young Webigail?
Is he?
Muriel, can you open a portal to darkness to get to the Triangle spaceship?
Do we know where it is?
No.
Is he? I'm finally going to spend my
No.
points.
I can't open a portal to darkness to get somewhere that we don't know where it is.
Please
Is he-
do.
I'm finally spending my points to upgrade it.
Go for it.
I just did. I figured since I hadn't used my free boon, it would be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's upgrading an existing ability. It's fine. All right, so does anybody want to do anything in town while you guys are trying to before you set sail?
Yes, I want to talk to the judge lady.
Did I?
I'm going to go conduct weird experiments in my lab.
She told me that there was someone who could tell me about the Keyblade.
Oh. It's going to be hard for you to gain access to see her. Do you remember what her name is? Your notes are incomplete. I'll just post this for you guys. In general.
Mm-hmm.
Kalosira.
Kalosira.
I guess this can go in character.
I wish Excel did secondary sorts, then my skills would be easier to find.
So I want to talk to Kalosira and ask her if she can tell me who the person who can tell me about the Keyblade is.
Roll me a social check of some sort.
To get in to see her or to talk to her?
Yes. I'm just gonna lump it together.
Okay. Social check of some sort.
I made that incredibly broad for you.
Yeah, about that.
You don't have one. Got it.
So here you go.
I'm somewhat glad that both Webby and Mute are horrible with social roles.
Okay.
So there's my social check to get in to see her.
Okay. So you sneak in. You find her. She's going to be very confused upon seeing you. And then when you ask to speak to someone, or to the person who knows better than her, she's just going to be kind of like, we can't do that right now. She's indisposed until she gets healed further.
Well, is there a way I can help with that?
That's what we need the 500 lux for.
Oh. Gotcha. Well, I
Can we
can
get-
give you some lux right now.
Well, that would be very much appreciated.
Okay, here.
How much are you dumping?
20.
All right.
And I get like 2,000 money for that, right?
100 money per, so yeah. So congratulations. Yeah, she will give you some money as a result.
Woo! I have money.
Is there any way we can get larger Lux Bangles?
We have to buy them.
You have to buy them.
How much do these cost?
Or, like,
How much
you,
do they
you guys
cost?
could choose to let me experiment with yours and see if I can make them better.
They cost $48.20 for a basic that holds 20, or $10,200 for an advanced that holds 30.
Yep.
Which I have one of the ones that is 30. So I'm guessing I'm not getting better than that.
There was one that was 40, I believe.
Yes.
Can
but
you have multiples?
Yes, you can, but you can only have one equipped at a time.
Yeah, like the others are literally just there as batteries, I think.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
I'll probably drop off like half of my Lux with one of the projects.
I will say, we have a week where I actually have my shop. If either of you two who like want things like light armor or something, want me to make your armor lighter.
My armor's already pretty light. If you can make it tougher, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah, that is a very simple process.
Yeah, if I can
Although, actually,
get
wait, no, this is Webby. You probably don't want tougher. You probably want better at like a force field that helps you defend.
Like, whatever you think is best.
Do you want improved defense rolls or improved DR?
Yes.
It's I gotta pick one or the other.
Let me go see how
yes,
much
you
it is.
do. One or the other, not both. Not yet, Nick.
Yep. No. I'm looking at the cost because remember, a lot of this is time dependent. For how long will it take me to do this?
I think I
yeah.
would take better defense rolls.
Okay. I can give you a +1 for roughly 500 money, and I will need to hire someone if you want to get a +2 as an assistant. So that will be like 3,000 money.
I can front 3,000 money to get a +2 to my defenses.
Yep. As a note, this does not work against AoEs or anything that's a called shot. It's just against things that are targeting the armor that you're wearing.
So non-called stuff. That's generic torso hits.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody else going to be taking advantage of this, or is this eating up your week, Nick?
Let me just see how many hours that is. I can do a +1 for someone else, but not another +2.
I would kind of like one. The armory gave me was DR3, I think.
Yep. A +1 for DR to go up to DR4 is about 200 money.
Actually, also is DR3 actually going to DR4 actually worth it?
Yes, it is literally 33% better.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the fact my DR stops like nothing.
I mean, okay,
So you
other
said that
option,
costs
you could go buy better armor, and then I make it lighter for you.
I don't know how to do that.
Buy better armor. You can buy any armor in the book as far as you get approval from me. This is something...
Okay, so Nick, you are enchanting my armor with this buff to my active defenses?
Your armor is now has the deflect +2 property. So +2 to active defenses that are targeting your armor, which since it's torso armor is the default target for anything that isn't an AoE.
Gotcha.
You said it costs 200 for the DR +1?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll mark that down for now because I would actually have to look at what the hell the armors I can buy are.
Okay.
I would like to give Nox, or no, not Nox, Mimi 10 bucks, I guess.
Who? Mimi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's gonna...
And I'll spend my downtime alternating between research assistant and dreaming to try and progress what
Pick one. Not
know
both.
about characters.
Pick one, not both, because those are roles.
But I can do one while awake and one while asleep.
Sean, pick one.
Fine. I'll do the dreaming.
Roll me dreaming.
Yep. Also, Sean, quick question: what's your strength score at again?
10.
Holy shit!
Okay, you could probably get yourself up to DR5 armor reasonably quickly, or DR4 or 5 reasonably quickly, but you will almost certainly be encumbered.
Yeah, I know, Sean.
I figured I would write it down because it is so close to being a crit.
Yeah.
Also,
Who are you going to go talk to, or who are you going to try to talk to?
I was going to try with the doctor because I'm close to being able to make the doctor. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to figuring out what's going on with Dr. Steve.
summon Dr. Steve.
Let's
turn
see
him
what we
into a
got
friend.
here. Okay, so Dr. Steve is going to be on that exact same park bench, meditating as he always is. And when you arrive, he's once again not even going to, open an eye. He's just going to say, "Welcome back, young mute."
How have you been? And if you want, Izzy, we can do this later one-on-one so we don't just take up the entire session.
This is going to be quick. He's like, "What
How
can
have you been? Have you remembered anything more?
Nothing more. Though, for some reason, being in this place puts my...
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
But for some reason, being in this place puts my spirit at ease. I'm not sure why, but its power, it thrums, and it seems familiar yet different to me.
Do you think this might have belonged to the world you were from?
No, definitely not. It does not belong in my world. But something similar was once very close to me. And he just kind of looks around. He just, you can see that, glazed look, start reappearing in his eyes a little bit.
What is the area we are in again?
He has not left Monopolis. He has been sitting on the same black and white park bench since you first met.
And this is the city that Dr. Goodboy
is from.
Is from?
Yeah.
Huh. What do you think is different about this than the place you were from? Or what part of it's really common?
The aura, the spiritual power of this place is something similar. I dare say a relic or some kind of glyph I used to own that enhanced my powers. Similar but different.
Man, I still do not know who this guy is.
Do you have such a relic?
I don't think I have anything that is a relic or glyph. I mean, I could probably bring the fish to him and show him that. But other than the book, I don't think there's anything else I have on me.
You have a powerful book of some sort? May I read it?
Does the book appear with me in any way?
It does not, very specifically, when you dream.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I got like a dream representation of the book.
No, you don't.
I can't show it to you because I can't bring it with me because that's how I get here. But here, I'll do a rough drawing of the book itself.
And why can't you bring this drawing? What does it represent?
Well, the book kind of holds this area.
The world? The cosmos?
This
My immortal soul?
Well, it holds the world, and it because it left the cosmos where it belonged, and it holds you because you also left the world that you belonged to. I don't know really how it works, though.
So it is a book that controls the spirit.
It's a book that can catch the spirit.
Exactly. Precisely. I believe that this book of yours may be just one volume in a larger encyclopedia.
That's both reassuring and incredibly worrying.
Well, I hope whoever got my relic knows how to use its power for good.
Do you remember what your relic looks like?
It was small. Very powerful. I used to...
I'll draw the heart of the world. Did it look like this, or...?
It did look like... It looked not dissimilar to this, but different. Was definitely a stone of great power. And I could channel my energy into it, and I could do incredible feats.
I'm starting to think he might be a heart of the world as well.
Sean, this conversation is going to go on as this, and then you're going to get booted.
That's fine. I'm going.
You have been removed from the server.
Quick question: can I summon Legrim or Judge Master here? I forget.
You cannot summon Judge Master or Legrim while you are inside one of the worlds in your book.
Except for the special case with the pin.
No, you can summon them when you are outside of the world in Shibuya. You cannot summon them when you were inside a world shop. You remember how I told you the book works?
Oh, okay. Shibuya counts separately as a
yes.
Shibuya counts as a hub world.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Okay. All right.
That's because the Grim actually has knows symbol magic and things like that, so might have been able to get more info.
Nope. Orion, did you want to do anything while you have downtime, or just going to be training?
If you count upping my attractiveness to training, I'll be training.
Okay. Did you want to do
anything?
anything?
Sounds like training to me.
Did you want to do anything in the world, or just kind of?
I mean, I kind of hate this world, so.
Fair enough. Dr. Boy, how about you?
So I sent a message, but would it be possible for me to actually like go about installing a Lux battery and system in the ship in the week we have?
Okay. You can start doing that. The problem is having a fully charged Lux battery incorporated into your ship requires A, gummy parts you don't presently have, and 2, a larger understanding on how to make a powerful Lux battery. For that, see Nox. And you would know that.
Okay, so alright, I will talk to Nox about that.
Okay. We already did Muriala's crafting. Webby!
I'm crafting and doing my research into shenanigans.
Very well. Webby, anything for you?
I guess if I'm unable to do any of this other stuff and getting my armor done, doesn't really participate in. I don't really participate in. I guess I'll just practice with the Keyblade
Okay.
with anyone who's willing to fence with me.
From the party, or do you want to go out into town and find people?
I can go out into town and fence with people.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna say this. Coco, roll me 3d6. Webby, also, please. Because it seems like you two are gonna be the ones actually going out and about in town. Also, Wex, I'm not ignoring you. I did just...
18!
Holy shit, nice.
Webby
Good
finds...
job.
Webby finds no one. You find a bunch of you find Axe Cop again.
Where did we end up?
I fence with Axe Cop.
Axe Cop is writing you tickets for...
I use my luck.
Devin, we haven't left yet.
Yeah, I like that 8. Let's go with that 8.
We're still in Daybreak Town?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're still in Daybreak Town. We're doing stuff.
Things are happening right now.
Okay, yeah. Coco picks you up, puts you on Webby's... Yeah. Oh, wait. Are you doing this for Webby, or are you doing this for yourself, Coco?
Oh, definitely myself. I don't care what happens to Webby.
Okay, you're just kind of wandering around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need anyone to do this.
Yeah, Webby, you are going to be charged Lux. You are getting, like, 5 tickets for Lux.
I don't have any.
Well, they're just going to still hand you pieces of paper. 1 for 11 Lux, 1 for 14 Lux, another for 17 Lux. The 17 Lux is for not having any Lux on you to pay your tickets.
Okay. When he leaves, I'm gonna put him in the trash can, because I'm not gonna let her.
Fair enough.
Why don't you recycle, you monster?
You monster. Coco, that 8 actually gets you a fun thing.
Cool.
So one of the days where you're just wandering around town, you hear a kind of a scuffle on one of the side roads. And you see your good old friend Mimi there trying to break up what appears to be a heated argument between these individuals. Let's see if I can actually find these images. Do you guys see Mimi on the thing?
Yep.
Let's see. So you guys have to deal. So Mimi is standing between 3 people currently cracking their knuckles and brandishing weapons, and 1 kind of petite girl that's about the same height as her. There you go. Now, Wex, you have the option because you rolled an 8. Do you want to go and investigate this, or do you want to leave?
I'll definitely investigate. Mimi was nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Mimi is just kind of, you know, her giant baggy sleeves are just kind of flailing around, you know, trying to, you know, like, hold off, you know, these 2 guys who are literally twice her size and this girl who has already pulled out her Keyblade. And it's just like, come on, guys, it's not a big deal. We don't need to get into a fight right now. And these guys are just kind of trying to muscle past her to get to the blonde girl behind her.
So she is obviously protecting the blonde girl?
It looks that way, except the blonde girl is, you know, shouting back over her shoulders in a very, you know, like, no kind of fuck you way. So think of, like, you're trying to protect someone who doesn't really want to be protected.
As you do.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I'm going to walk up behind both of them and cock my head to the side, looking curious, and thus somewhat disarming to them.
Yeah, the big fat dude is just going to be like, haha, pretty chicken. I wonder what you taste like.
I kind of like.
He is the most clever of souls.
They never found the body.
I kind of squint my eyes at him. I kind of ruffle my feathers, tap the two ladies on the shoulders, feathery, and just like let out a very disgruntled work at the people facing them, and toss them both on me and run.
Oh.
That is very hard to do for the blonde because she clearly does not want to go.
She what?
She is. If you try to throw her on you, she's not going to get on you. She's going to like get immediately off you and like stand and kind of square off against these three.
Well, I'll get Mimi on me if she lets me. What's Mimi feeling right now?
She clearly does not want this to escalate. She wants to diffuse this as quickly as possible, is what you're getting from her. So anyway, the guy with the goatee is just going to be looking at her and just looking at the blonde and saying, "Fuck you, Ellie. You left us when we needed you the most to go gallivant off with who the hell knows what. You fucking whore."
Or
And the other two are going to kind of do the same thing. Like, yeah, you left us with our... Get us kicked in the mud. We needed you during the war, and you abandoned us. You abandoned the guild, and then the fat guy's just going to kind of, like, pound his tummy and say, "Bears for life. Grr."
she senses confusion from me.
Yeah, you kind of get similar-ish confusion from Mimi. The girl, Ellie, is going to look at them and say, "Hell with all of you guys. What are you talking about? There was no war."
Or?
I don't need to answer to you or to anyone. And she's going to...
There definitely was a war, right, Izzy?
Oh, there definitely was a war.
I'm gonna put my beak on her and try to convey the sincerity and confusion towards her statement.
You're getting a lot of anger. Like pointed, like, rage directed at these three.
Well, she at least will feel what I feel right now.
Yeah. She's gonna kind of turn and look at you and just say, and just kind of like reach up and like pet your beak a little bit before like looking over her shoulder at the three of them and just say, "You three aren't worth my time," and just kind of start walking away. And then dude with the goatee is just gonna kind of, scoff, turn around, and say, "Whatever, you flat-chested deserter." Wex, roll me 3d6. Or rather, roll me perception.
All right, success.
By how much?
1.
By 1?
That one.
Okay, you don't know what just happened. All you know is where this dude is presently standing. Now Ellie is standing, and there is a smoking shop like 10 feet behind him that he has currently been punted through. And all the feathers on your skin are sparking with static electricity.
Oh my god, it's Sonic the Hedgehog from the movie.
Gotta go fast!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And she's going to look at the hole where, like, he's currently smoking from. Look at the two of them. They're going to back up and say, "Don't you ever fucking call me that again." And then stuff her hands in her pockets and kind of walk off.
I'm just gonna look at Mimi, and she feels kind of this like, did we need to help?
Mimi is going to jump down and say, "I am so sorry. She's been really on edge lately. That shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry." And then she's going to go and try to heal this guy. She knew this was the most likely outcome.
No. Well. I'll try to help Mimi.
Okay.
Prop up the guy there.
He'll be fine in like 2 minutes. She is very adept at healing.
He still has a feathery pillow until then.
No.
Wex, one thing you do notice as you spend a little bit of time is all three of these people have tattoos of bears somewhere on their person.
Okay. I mean, he did say bears for life or something like that.
Yes, I did. And would you like to do anything else here? Otherwise, that is going to end Coco's grand adventure.
I mean, I'm probably after she's healed, gonna follow the girl.
The one in the blue or Mimi?
Oh, one of the. As long as Mimi's set, and I'm gonna like gesture towards Mimi that like I'm following her. Like,
okay. Roll me a perception check.
I
or
fail.
rather, you fail. Okay.
I fail. Do I lose track of her? I'm not trying to be stealthy. I am literally just walking right up to her.
She's just gonna kind of look at you.
Orc!
And all she's gonna say is, everything's changed in this stupid town. And she's going to summon a Keyblade and open a doorway and just kind of walk into it.
Orc! Well, that happened.
That did indeed happen.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop her. Just no. What did they call her earlier? Someone said her name.
Ellie.
Thank you.
All right. And just for the hell of it, Basil, what would you like to do during your week stay here? Devin?
Hello.
What would you like to do during the week stay here in Daybreak Town?
I'd like to just try and investigate the inner workings of the place that we got apprehended by. Just at the very least, if I don't see anything about the groups, see if there's anything I can glean from what they've gathered that could prove useful in our future.
Okay. I take it you're at rehearsal and I need to roll for you, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha. Are you actually going into their guild hall and snooping around? Are you trying to research stuff in the library, or are you trying to ask?
I'm going to pick a spot where they kind of discuss things and see if I can pick up on anything that is worth looking into. And then, like, try and investigate it stealth-wise, once I have an idea of what to...
Okay. I'm going to make 3 rolls for you. I'm going to first make a stealth roll, then I'm going to make a luck roll, and then I'm going to make a deductive reasoning roll. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, and everybody can bear witness to this. So, stealth roll is really good because you're small. Luck roll is even better. And deductive reasoning passes. Okay. So, Basil, what you do get from this is anybody talking? I see Mute's mic is lit up, but he's not. I don't hear anything.
That's the case for me because my Discord reads my voice as background noise because I'm too quiet.
Gotcha.
So I have to keep it as always on and not to filter.
Well, so do I. All right. So Basil, here's what you get from this. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm giving you this. Okay. You're gonna get 2 things from your little investigation thing. First off, you guys have seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yep.
Okay. I forget what that alien race is called. That's the bureaucrats that, like, everything has to be paperwork and whatnot.
Oh, God.
No. Here's the thing. This union, the Anguius Union, is like that, but they have streamlined it and are very effective at mostly just collecting data and logging it. It's not like you need paperwork to go do something, but it seems like everybody has a job. They all know what the job is. So, like, as one person is coming in, as they are finishing their report and leaving, another person is coming in. Like, they are very... It's almost like, you know, they're all, like, connected and aware somehow of what the next person is doing.
Interesting.
I don't like what this means.
Again, everybody in the Union has different colored cloaks and masks. They're the only Union that has those. And again...
Oh, I thought they all had the same color cloaks at least.
No. This Union... Okay, that might be where... if you've ever seen people in a mask and in a cloak of any color, they're from this Union. The cloak color determines what rank they are in the system.
Oh.
Yeah. Purple is highest. Follow the rainbow down to red. That's second lowest, then brown is the absolute lowest. So if you want to back check all of that, you can kind of see who is stronger and higher up in the food chain from the people you've met in masks before.
Where'd you say blue?
Blue is right below purple. It's like second highest.
Is it kind of electromagnetic frequency ranking? Rainbow?
Yes, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, etc.
Okay, and then brown at the bottom.
Yes. So, two things you've got. First thing is they are monitoring worlds. Like, the room you end up sitting in is, you know, a person kind of just sitting there scribbling notes furiously, and people are bringing updates about different worlds, and most of the time, is, you know, status unchanged, status unchanged. Notice the world has started to shift slightly. Or, something strange has happened in this world that has never happened before. The aquatic life is suddenly moving all towards one hemisphere. There are more Heartless appearing in this underground chasm than in others. That's most of the morning. Then suddenly there is a rush of several people in green cloaks who are saying, strangest thing, some of the lost wielders are showing up in town. And they have no memory of the war.
I'm assuming I don't know what a wielder is.
Wielder.
Wielder.
Keyblade wielder.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So yeah, several lost wielders have sporadically popped up at different points in town. They have no memory of the Keyblade War, just no matter what union they were originally a part of.
But they don't remember the war. Interesting.
A story option none of us took for a character.
Yeah.
What, being a Keyblade wielder in the war?
To be fair,
Specifically the one that
none of you took the option be a Keyblade wielder who existed, who did not just trigger.
I mean, that would have involved us playing into Kingdom Hearts' weird.
and understanding Kingdom Hearts' weird plot.
Fair enough. Basil, that's all you're getting.
All right. In that case, I'll try and scope out, like, can I pick up at least, like, if they're appearing in certain concentrations where I can try and deduce if there's some source of them?
I'm going to make you a luck roll. You cannot. I will say for convenience sake, so you guys have something to talk about, that you at least see the altercation from a distance that Coco was just a part of.
For the sake of giving us something to talk about.
For the sake of giving you guys something to talk about, because Coco can't really explain that well.
Nope, nor would I try.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll, using that limited amount of information, I'll, head out into town and see if I can at least see the trails of people who seem very confused. Or, see, like, where the, people who are bringing in these reports are coming from and see if I can, backtrace.
People come with the reports. All you're going to get, again, because you rolled a 16, is that they're coming in from every direction, jumping across rooftops. And then again, scurrying up ropes to get to the castle, or kind of flying or gliding up to the castle, because the Union Guild Hall is one of the floating castles.
Of course.
But that's all you get. You outside of that one person who Coco was with, you do not see any other missing Keyblade wielders that have showed up sporadically.
Okay.
With that, a week has passed, guys, and your ship is ready to go.
All right, all aboard for Disney Fudges.
Woohoo!
Yep.
All right.
Do we successfully get the? Do we successfully pilot and navigate?
That's a good question. So somebody roll me navigate. You guys do have coordinates, so you just don't fail.
What, Izzy?
You guys have coordinates to this planet. So someone make me a navigation check.
We're good.
That's good. Muriala, open up a doorway.
Okay. Thankfully, I managed to restock on all of these things over the past week. It took a while. We're good.
Webby, open up the portal even wider. Unlock. Lockpicking.
Lockpicking?
Lockpicking. Whenever I say
Shit.
unlock, it's lockpicking.
I opened the portal with
Cool.
lockpicking.
Cool.
Could we not have Mute try doing this too through Coco?
He needs to
Well,
get
Coco
the keyblade.
needs to make the roll.
Ding dong.
And lastly, Dr. Boy, piloting check. Oh, by the way, C-3PO and R2-D2 are with you guys. Kenai is not going to be with you.
Well, that's actually a crit.
Holy shit! We managed to go where we're supposed to be going for once.
Apparently.
You guys get there with style. In fact, the guns shoot at ships, and you guys can blast a Heartless and get 5 Lux just for the hell of it. You just got close enough.
Can I get some of that? I need Lux again.
Go for it.
I have spent much of my Lux doing things.
I don't need any of these people anymore, do I? I do not.
I'm gonna imagine as we come flying out of the doorway to darkness with the initial D music going on in the background.
I'm sending Izzy. I just have one question for you in a private message.
I don't see a question. I see a statement.
I'm writing the question.
It's a preposition presently. All right, so you guys pop out of a portal and you see 2 worlds. The first world is very lush and green, and it has 2 large castles on it, one on the north end and one on the south end. You've been to this world before. You guys recognize Radiant Garden.
Still hate you for that.
You're welcome.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to be going to the world that was next to it.
Yes, again, you can see them both from when you come out of the doorway. The world that is right next to it is a monochrome world that is currently surrounded by Heartless.
Alrighty then. Does my crit help with us getting through the swarm of Heartless down to the planet?
You're going to have to make me another roll again, because now enemies are popping up on your radars. And hold on, I actually have enemies for this. Dun dun!
Pass by 3.
They get to try to attack you. That would be your dodge roll. Let's see if they...
Can I lean out the window?
In space? Sure!
Never mind.
I definitely also installed child safety locks during this week.
I believe
That was a good move.
none of us has a
More
keyblade.
importantly,
Well
done.
For Dr. Goodboy.
did you
Who are the
install,
child safety locks not for?
did you
I'm
install,
pretty sure I can pick a child safety lock.
It's...
install a beak-shaped control?
Did you install a beak-shaped control for Coco?
I picked the
No.
child safety lock. Then I
No,
don't
I-
open it.
I did not, in fact, install a beak-shaped safety lock.
Not a
Unfortunately...
safety lock. Control panel.
Control panel, no.
Okay,
If Coco can demonstrate piloting abilities or gunner abilities, then I'll definitely upgrade that at some point.
I got us to where we needed to go. You just weren't at that game.
it's true, he did. R2 and C-3PO are going to be crying out in panic. In fact, R2 is going to start smoking.
So we
Control
really
the
need
fire
to
and make sure he doesn't burn to death.
Yeah, C-3PO is just going to kind of flail around the ship in a panic. Make
Like
me
you
one
did.
more piloting check at -4, because you have lots of enemies.
Alrighty. This could be tricky. Fail by 1.
Welp, enough of these things kamikaze their way into your ship that you start noticing that part of your wings, part of your engines are taking damage. And then as you break through the layer of Heartless that looks like these guys, you're going to end up crashing downward into this monochrome valley, into a bed of sand.
Well, that could have gone worse. At least we hit sand.
And let's see.
Just to confirm, we did just crash again. Yeah.
You did just crash again, yes.
To be fair, I had to make a roll at -4 because of that.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's see. Everybody make me some kind of defensive check to see if you're taking damage from the crash.
What would I even roll for this?
Pass magic by 8.
Or rather, let me ask this. Does anybody have DR that's less than 5? Or that's more than 5?
I don't think I have DR.
DR
Less
that's
than
less
what?
than what is he?
Less than 5.
I'm good.
I'm fine, but no, that's actually most of the party.
I have 3.
I'm pretty sure my DR is 0.
Yeah.
Although I'm going to hope that like I see this happening and just jump up into the air and try to use the parachute and hope that I don't get hit by someone else flying.
You passed a successful dodge, Basil. Webby, you may try to dodge away. You may try to dodge the ship that you are currently in.
Are we still in space?
You're crashing on the ground, so there is gravity.
Can I bail out and parachute down?
You may do that. Roll me parachuting. So I'm just gonna say Basil is doing that next to you.
I am panicking.
I pass parachuting.
Okay, Coco, you and C-3PO are panicking in the back, running around.
I'm very upset right now.
As you should be.
I think all of us are.
Alrighty.
No, this is fine. We've done this before. It's
All right.
fine.
It doesn't.
I'm
go
heading back to
well.
rehearsal, but I'm glad I was here for what I just was here for. So I'll catch you guys later, hopefully.
This only makes my next ability purchase justified.
This isn't even close to the worst crash we've had. We'll be fine.
I would like if we don't always crash the ship.
Well, then we need to not have swarms of Heartless around the planet with all the ship
Can we
upgrades.
rename you Launchpad?
You mean that isn't his name? I feel like that's been his name for quite some time.
Derp the derp.
Well, in any case, let me just spruce up the ship.
Dr. Goodboy is eventually going to snap and kill one of us over this.
Dr. Goodboy, unfortunately, you need parts to fix this. You are out of spare parts.
Okay. Well, whenever we do fix it, I passed by 12.
Okay, so as you guys are walking around, you guys have kind of landed on a beachfront near a long, winding black and white river. And it seems like there is a small settlement not far away. Again, with black and white, kind of strangely shaped buildings where the tops are wider than the bottoms.
What's the monolevel in this world, is he?
What's the what?
Monolevel.
Normal.
Okay.
Everybody kindly make me a perception check.
Oh, is it daytime?
Yes, it is daytime. Though the area is very dark because the world is currently surrounded by...
Cedar form token back.
You didn't let me finish.
Sorry. What'd you say?
I said, yes, it is currently daytime, but you wouldn't even be able to tell because the world is covered in Heartless, casting a forever shadow on this world.
Am I not allowed to be in gargoyle form?
You are not allowed to be in gargoyle form.
Then give me satyr form.
Satyr form, satyr form. Where the hell are you, Muriel? Satyr form. There you are. You should have access.
And I'm modifying. It matters because my perception changes depending on what form I'm in.
Yep.
Hey, that's a crit.
Derp. Okay, so Muriela. Let's see. Okay, Coco, you see nothing. Orion, did you pass?
By 1.
Webby?
Yes, I passed. By 4.
Dr. Boy, okay.
Yeah, pass by 0 for me.
Did Mute roll?
Oh, sorry. What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Pass by 1.
Okay, so everybody except for Coco, sees this goofy-looking crew on the far side by the water, kind of engaging in fighting a couple of heartless shadows.
I run into danger.
I jump on Coco.
I cast haste on Webby.
Okay. Muriella, what you notice is one of these people is holding a small glowing orb.
That orb looks
There are a lot of small glowing orbs in this game.
I'm definitely running into danger after casting haste on Webby, but Webby, you're a +2 move and dodge.
Woo!
I jump.
So who's running into danger?
Yo,
Webby!
So
Here we go.
these are the 3 guys.
Do I recognize that first one?
It's a different character design. By appearance
Okay,
alone, it's...
same question.
Roll me a intelligence check. Roll me intelligence.
Oh, good.
I'd
lord,
ask
really?
to roll expert skill McDuck family history, but my intelligence is higher.
Wait, do you have that as a skill?
No, screw it. You're rolling that skill.
Yes, I have expert skill McDuck family history.
You're rolling
Yeah.
that skill.
normally you should be at a penalty.
I failed horribly.
No, you have no idea who that is.
Drat.
He's such a strange person, like a complete stranger. You've never, ever.
Clearly.
And they're all black and white, like
That's
Dr.
okay. As soon as he talks, I'll recognize him.
Yeah, it's that you're gonna get another chance to roll it as soon as he talks.
So I knew we were doing this as soon as I knew it was the black and white world, but we're still doing this.
Yes.
How could we not do this? I
Okay.
mean, really.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the spark notes of it. I'm just gonna say Mickey, Donald, and Goofy because you all know it's freaking Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
What?
No, I don't.
You mean
I don't
we
know who
can't
any of these
recognize
people
those?
are.
What?
Out of
they're so odd and different.
Out of character, you guys know it's Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Mickey is holding a small glowing orb. Donald has got a sword that is bigger than he is, and Goofy has a shield.
What? Donald's supposed to be a mage. I call hacks.
Donald
Maria?
is going to try to lift the sword and completely miss because it's way too big for him. Mickey is kind of corralling them away from the water, and then Goofy is tossing his shield. It bounces between the two of these shadows. And as soon as you guys appear behind him, these shadows are going to be gone.
Oh, poo.
Well, I guess the Heartless left already. By the way, what's that orb?
Oh,
What's-
hey fellas. Oh, this is swell. You must be from Daybreak Town.
Yeah.
You know what?
Kinda.
Yes. Also, how do you know that?
Yeah.
It's refreshing that we don't have to explain this for once.
I want to hear Izzy do Donald's voice.
And Goofy's.
I can't do Goofies. I straight up can't.
No, I can't.
Well,
Well, Izzy.
Well, gosh, is he? I think that would be one of the easier ones.
Well, I agree.
Oh, yo.
I'm stunned in
Hey,
silence.
you over there!
He's been there for a while. Ignore him. He's not here yet. He's
Oh,
not,
okay, he's not here?
He's not here
I
yet.
thought he was sneaking away.
No, he's not. He's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Um,
I thought you were like sneaking him away very subtly to see if we'd notice.
GM layer. Fine. I'll bring him back later. Well, it's kind of obvious you fellas are from Daybreak Town. You know, because of all your weird, colorful clothing and whatnot. You dress just like Nox.
So you cut it.
Oh,
You cut
okay.
out.
Nox has been here. Actually, is that orb related to the stuff Nox has been doing?
It should look like the one he gave you guys, except yours is cracked.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, we do know Nox.
Yep. He asked us to come here.
Oh, that's swell. And then Goofy will just be like, oh, I guess, did he send you guys to help us finish the grid?
I
What's
Yeah.
the grid?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably.
Which of us was carrying? It was probably me
I-
carrying the orb.
Well, it's one of us two.
It's either Dr. Boy or Muriala because you guys have it.
It's
We'll say
honestly,
you
it's probably
because
Dr. Boy. You are less likely to get involved in like a straight up brawl.
That's fair. I also wanted to study it, so
I mean, I do too. Don't keep that shit all to yourself.
we'll collaborate, and then we'll set it up so it's part of the ship, and then we can use it to destroy the world and everything. You know, it'll be fun.
Oh, that's swell. We've had a lot of Heartless that keep sneaking into our world. But Nox said as soon as he finished the grid, they wouldn't be able to come into the realm anymore. We'd actually be able to build a proper village.
Wait, build a do you not have like a city?
And Goofy's like, gosh, no, we've just, got a couple of houses, but the Heartless keep coming and knocking them over.
You're breaking up, Izzy.
No. That was me saying.
No, I know that was you, but Izzy is also still breaking up.
Goofy said that the Heartless keep coming over and knocking down any buildings that they have. Still breaking up?
I mean, is it just me, or?
I think it's
I mean,
just
I can
I've heard everything.
a little patchy.
Okay, I just rejoined. Goofy said that every time they build every time they build a new building or a house, the Heartless will come by and knock it down after a while.
Well, then we should help you get rid of the Heartless so they stop doing that.
Oh, that's the spirit, pal! Also, the duck fella, Donald, who you don't know that yet, is kind of just, staring at his weapon and, is throwing it on the ground and starting to stamp up and down on it, and steam is coming out of his ears.
Okay, I feel like I should get a roll for that.
You can roll McDuck family history.
Damn it!
So, I kind of had similar situation before. I think you need a shorter weapon. Okay.
Bless you.
I
Izzy?
will assume that was words.
You can have a
I'm
plus.
just going to stare at Coco and ask.
Yeah,
It's
listen,
like,
Coco, you are
What
easier
the-
to understand than he is.
Uncle Donald?
Webby, make it. Oh, did you make it?
Yeah, I made the last one.
Okay, I was gonna say take a +2. He's going to turn and look at you and just be like, and just be like, Goofy's gonna look at him, like, He's gonna look at you and just like, he's harder to understand than you remember.
Okay, is this world? You know him?
have
I
we
went
actually
back in
determined that time
time.
travel happened now?
I went back in time. This is the past.
What are you talking about?
That's Uncle Don. That's Donald Duck.
Yes, that's Donald Duck.
I know him, and I know Uncle Scrooge, and I know all of his nephews.
Donald doesn't have any nephews.
But he has an Uncle Scrooge, right? Where's Uncle Scrooge?
Mickey and Goofy are gonna look at Donald. Donald's just gonna kind of shake his head. Sorry, kid. You might have the wrong duck.
No, that's definitely Donald. I know Donald Duck anywhere.
Webby, the ship is not a time machine yet.
No, but Wilbur's car might be.
Webby, make me an intelligence check.
I made one already. Okay, I'll make another one.
Make me another one.
Okay,
Pass that
is
one
he-
too.
Can I roll Hidden Lore Worlds?
You can at a massive penalty.
Sure.
Get that 3.
I got the another int check, Izzy.
Okay, yeah, you're just trying to think back, from this train of thought to Wilbur, and you do remember, Wilbur did show you a picture of his pet dinosaur.
Wilbur did have a picture of a pet dinosaur. Wilbur's weird car was a time machine, and it took me back in time when it crashed.
What?
Holy crap! I'm in Duckburg's past. This world is Duckburg, but ancient Duckburg. Well, if Donald's here, it can't be that ancient, I guess.
Is he just passing by 3 again?
Webby, I
No,
feel like that doesn't track.
No idea. You just think Webby is wrong.
Yeah, Webby, no, that's not how worlds work.
This world is also black and white, Webby.
But no, Donald, he has an Uncle Scrooge. Do you also have a sister? I know her name too.
He shook his head no that he did not have an Uncle Scrooge.
Wait, how do you not? What? But
Maybe
your name
there are
is
some
Donald
people.
Duck, right?
Maybe there are some
Have the
people in
same
some
name.
worlds that that are very similar, because like if there's enough worlds,
You guys, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
I mean, this clearly is already some form of multiverse. It's not entirely unreasonable that there could be.
so maybe there's like an alternate version of Donald Duck.
I feel the need to point out, people can have the same name.
And same appearance.
I mean, they're both ducks.
And the same fits of rage?
Mariella, that's racist.
And the same voice?
I mean, humans all basically look the same too.
It looks like Donald is taking offense to that.
What is he saying?
It looks like he's taking offense when Webby said fits of rage.
No, I'm saying it out loud. What's he saying?
Goofy's gonna look at just like, gosh, I don't know. Something about he does not get it. He's not that, does not fall into fits of rage.
Yep, definitely doesn't.
Yeah, stamping up and down. He's picking up his sword and just literally hawking it into the water. And then going... For those of you who
I
can
think
understand...
I think I understood that part.
Good. Confused? You should be.
Very confused.
I blame Izzy.
As you should.
I also blame Izzy.
Oh, right. While we're here, you guys have some kind of gummy mine, right?
Well, yeah, but it's not safe to go in there.
We can make it safe.
Well, that's where we have to finish the grid. Didn't Nox give you the plans?
Nox, he came down.
Nox
with
is out of commission at the moment.
I mean, when I was talking to him this week, did he give us the plans?
He did not.
Okay, son of a bitch.
He is a little out of it between exhaustion, injuries, and Mimi.
Well, he explained the theory. I'm sure we can find a way to reverse engineer it since we have a complete sample of the orb.
All right, well that's swell, fellas. We just need to make our way down into the mines. We've got to be able to put the final piece somewhere down there.
Somewhere down where?
In the gummy mines.
Okay. If that's all.
Izzy, I need to use filch.
What are you filching?
I need to filch a feather off of Donald.
Are you sure
Why?
that's not
Because I
wrong?
totally don't have feathers of all of the McDuck family in my backpack
Do you?
for research purposes.
I'm gonna just say you do.
Research purposes.
All right. All right. Make your filch check. This is either gonna go horribly or
Webby's
fantastic.
creep factor just tripled.
I know, right? And Muriel and I are the creepy ones at the party.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Nope,
concerned.
I failed the filch. Oh wait, unless he's distracted. Is he distracted?
Okay. Roll me a luck check.
8 on a luck check.
Okay. So at the exact time as you're going to pull a feather from him, this guy shows back up. Hey, hey, you scrubs! Come on, we got to get down to the mines. Who's this lot? And then Donald's looking at him. He feels the pluck, and he ends up punching Pete in the face.
Yes!
I'm a little concerned
A little.
I'm very concerned, but whatever. It's not like we haven't done weirder.
If we're going into the gummy mines, I want a wheel.
You want a what?
I want a wheelbarrow.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do here, or they're going to lead you into the mine, where the mines are?
Yeah, I think can be led to where the mines are.
Okay. Not hearing anything else, he's like, "Come on, you scrubs!" And Pete's actually going to lead the way. And he's actually going to be heading towards the river to where a little steamboat is waiting. And Mickey's going to say, "The mines are down the river. It's the only way to get there. Hop on!"
Alrighty then.
Sure. Wait, no, water. No, I'm turning into a bird and flying above them.
Is this like an actual Kingdom Hearts where we take on like the appearance of world we go to?
No, you guys look exactly the way you look.
Because that's something that doesn't exist yet.
No,
Well,
that
I
is...
would be a black and white, bobbing up and down, happy dancing chocobo with beady eyes.
Nope, you are a fluffy yellow chocobo.
I fit right in.
The reason why that works in the games is because that's specifically one of Donald's spells.
Guess what spell I don't know?
Yeah. Speaking of
Guess
which,
what spell Donald doesn't know yet,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Speaking of which, Donald takes notice of Muriala turning into a bird and is going to be and pointing at you.
Babby, can you translate?
Can I translate?
No. Well, actually, roll me a. Do you have
Linguistics?
Yes. Also, you did get the feather.
Pass. Also, yes, feather.
He's also asking. He's asking how you did that, and if he can learn how to do that kind of stuff too.
He wants to know how you did that, and he wants to learn magic.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can learn. I'm pretty sure you can learn it. 1 minute. Detect magic. Does he have the potential to learn magic?
Yes, he does.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk about this while we're going down. Biro is going to be spending the entire time explaining the basic principles of magic to anyone who's listening.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
You know,
Congratulations.
I'll summon Legram for the sole purpose of also participating, because also has all the magic skills and also has teaching.
Cool.
Pass by 5 on teaching.
You're teaching Donald Duck magic. Congratulations. Have Legrim roll that too.
If anyone else wants to learn,
Pass by 2 on teaching.
they are more than welcome.
Here you all go.
That takes experience.
So Donald is going to slowly learn spells, including the heal spell, and cast it at always the exact wrong moment.
Now teach him Thundaga.
The cycle is complete.
You know, I could
Izzy,
teach him.
Izzy.
Legram
Yes.
could also teach him tactics for when to
Izzy,
use the heal spell.
I don't know proper magic, but I did roll a 9 on my teaching for teaching him Thundara.
He's learning. Congratulations, guys. Donald has learned Thunder for the purposes of any fights you have on this world.
Yay!
I actually,
Now
I
he's
actually
gonna
have to
suck
put,
up.
I have to put that in my notes. Party.
Now we suck up all our.
Well,
magic.
you had Donald doesn't know magic yet, so of course everyone's like, okay, we need to be the one to teach Donald because that's clearly why we are here.
Yep.
You said his name was Goofy, right? I need you to learn this skill called MP Gift and target only me with it.
Well, what?
Well, do you know the skill? Can you teach him that?
He doesn't.
No.
You two should learn magic because it'll be hilarious.
I should learn magic.
Yes, Coco should absolutely be the one learning it, but
All right. Everybody, make me perception.
Fail by 1.
Are you back on the cycle of never passing?
nope, I failed. That's 17.
Pass.
Passed by 2.
Pass by 2.
Yeah. And I think Legram failed her perception.
Okay.
But Izzy, can we not have Goofy have MP Gift?
He
That'd be
does-
so good.
He does not have MP gift when you visit this world in the games, so no, he does not. He has Captain America shield throw. That's all he's getting.
I mean,
But
word.
MP Gift, so good.
Yes, yes, it is. All right. So as you guys are chugging down the the river, nice fresh water. Pete's saying, "Ah, blast it! They're back," and he's gonna point forward. Like, they keep coming out of them mines. And you remember all those little flighty things you guys saw surrounding the planet?
Yes.
Yep.
These things? Son of a... Come on. Drag. There you go. These things?
Helicopters.
Black gummy copters, actually. So one of them is going to fly out of the mines, and then after like 30 seconds or so, another one of a different color is going to fly out, and it's just going to go straight up into the sky.
I'm going to charge up an icicle because I'm a bird.
Strike raid.
I'm good. My god.
The Grim using I guess the Grim can use her attack on that, and could I get the fish hook?
That's
I
a
think
question
you
for
were the one in
Coco.
possession with it.
Sorry,
Coco.
what?
Can I grab the fish hook from you?
I toss it to you.
Okay, you guys are battle ready. Mickey's gonna try to like wave you off and say, no. They'll swarm us if you would try attacking one of them. Wait till we get into the mine so we can figure out where the portal is.
Fair enough.
All right, I guess.
So yeah, these things are mostly going to be ignoring you guys. And then you're going to get into the mine. And I'm actually going to draw that. So, the mine entrance is on the left side of the screen, if you will all kind of just put yourselves in this little weird thing that I just drew. That's the water, and this is kind of like the dock.
I'm going very deep in and staying away from the water.
Okay. The mine then opens up. And then there are several side corridors.
All right, Uncle Donald, let's get in there. Well, I mean, not technically my uncle, but Huey, Dewey, and Louie's uncle. Oh, wait! I can't say their names! If this is the past, I might mess up the time stream! Oh no, I already did it!
Webby,
Dr. Boy, how do I fix this?
Webby, this isn't the past.
Obviously, you just need to knock him out, and that way he won't remember what happened.
I don't think that works.
Okay, so I just have to knock out Donald Duck. Okay. He's a super skilled adventurer, so I've got to be really careful about this. And really sneaky.
Oh boy.
Oh crap, what the hell did I just
Wait,
say?
I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
Yeah, no, Donald is just kind of giving you a look, and Goofy is just kind of chuckling behind him. Pete's just going to kind of say, all right, you scrubs, boat will be waiting here. Get to it. And I'm going to just move all of you.
Focus on the Heartless.
Yes. R2-D2 should not be here. Okay. So there's two types of Heartless in this mine.
All right, before we go in, 1 minute.
Can I also have the figure for the Grim?
Hey, Webby, what do you want your magical super mode's name to be?
Magical super mode?
Very simple. I'm going to cast spells where when you say a particular phrase, they're all going to activate on you.
You mean that thing where the Keyblade changed shape?
No, this is different. This is me setting rules with magic.
Oh, Well, I can't use Blathering Blatherskite because that's taken. I don't know. What do you think, Uncle Donald?
Ah, phooey. He's just going to say, ah, phooey.
How about this? Adventure!
I mean, as was thinking of no one
I feel like I might say that accidentally too often.
I don't know, blood curdling scream or something would be fun.
I mean,
Ooh, yeah, let's go with that. Blood curdling scream.
There we go.
So you're gonna say that, or are you going to make do a blood curdling scream?
I think it's funnier if you say the words blood curdling.
Yes, there we
Yeah,
go.
of course. Why would I just
And
scream?
that won't
would
come
make no
up in
sense.
and that won't come up in conversation that often.
Yep. All right. So, because Webby is the only person Muriel can reasonably buff, you have when you say that the heal eight. Oh, actually, no. This one lasts for several hours. You have the heal 8 HP whenever you go down to negatives. Blood curdling scream triggers +2 damage because your Keyblade is on fire, +2 to dodge because you're hasted, and +1 to all defenses because barriers. It's giving Webby a magical girl transformation
So
sequence.
give us +2 move and +1 defense.
+2 move, +2 dodge, and +1 to all other defenses. So +3 dodge, +1 parry, +1 block. I'll send you what it is.
So +2 move, +2 move and dodge, +1 other defenses, +2 fire damage.
Yep, and the first time you get knocked down to below 0 health, you immediately heal 8.
And a Guardian Angel.
Yep.
Okay.
Mute, are you planning on taking Keyblade and going into combat?
Well, I have the fish hook for if Coco goes into range, or
Mute, what do you want your magical transformation cry to be?
Bonus points if anybody
what
remembers
type of powers is this?
It's going to be a barrier so that you don't die. And also some extra strength. That fish hook looks pretty heavy.
Row ice.
What did you suggest, Sean?
Row ice.
Why row ice?
All right, sure.
I will be off and
No,
on
why are you
sporadically
suggesting that as the
for
thing? I'm
next
blinking.
Because that's the
foreseeable future.
terrible pronunciation Shiro has for row Aegis.
That's great.
What was
I
that?
think I will just keep Aegis.
What was that, Wex? I didn't hear it. Wex, did you say something?
I'm currently on baby duty, so I am off and on for the next few minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair.
Aw.
Does anybody
So,
remember
alright.
what your gummy ship's name is?
Steve.
Better not be high wind.
The low still air.
That's right, it was the low still air.
All right. Mutes buffs that are going to happen. A, you're getting Guardian Angel. B, it's +2 DR, +1 strength, and +2
Can you
damage.
send this to me in Discord?
Yes.
Yeah, just put it in the in character stuff. That way it's just there.
Yours was just Aegis.
Yeah. I can't think of anything that would make sense to call that isn't backslidey.
Typing.
Type.
Type.
Ooh, look at all the Heartless.
And there we go. General buffs for the party.
Woo!
AKA the two members of the party most likely to
Coco,
get
I would
killed.
give you one, but I'm fairly certain you will just say work no matter what happens.
Work?
Exactly. I mean, I suppose it could be an action.
Okay, so I need to pull out the timer. Where's the timer? Timer. Crap, I forgot where it is. Where's the stupid clock? There it is. Okay. So, first things first. You guys get to the docks. And Pete's going to say, all right, you scrubs, get off there and clear out that mine so we can, rid these pests off our planet. Sure thing, Captain Pete. Let's go, fellas. And Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are also going to jump off.
Uh-huh.
So, first up, we guys, is Orion, as per usual.
Huh. Well then,
Gonna lead in the front with a torch.
well, go ahead, everyone.
So, are we just going to charge in?
Well, Goofy's next on the list, so Goofy is just going to kind of just shout, charge!
He is?
He's
Yeah.
above a 6?
Damn, Goofy's fast.
Yeah, that.
Goofy has
That's
high
surprising.
Goofy has high dexterity, high HT.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Now it's Webby.
Alright, let's go, Uncle Donald! Blood-curdling scream!
He probably shouldn't have said that in front of you, Webby.
And I'm gonna move and attack this guy.
Which one?
The drill bit.
Okay, so just so you know, as you're entering, all the drilling dudes are drilling into these pillars, which are represented by the circles.
Gotcha.
There's one big
Yes,
one. and
those
two
are
small.
circles.
Close enough.
Amoeboids. Alright, roll to attack.
Move and attack is at minus... Oh no, I've spent an FP to undo that.
Yes.
So I attack normally.
Okay.
That is a hit.
He does not get a defense because he doesn't know you're there.
Alright, so I get to... So this is my swing damage plus keyblade damage.
Yeah, just the driller guys look very well fortified.
That is 9 damage, 2 of which is fire.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, next up.
That was a pretty low roll.
Yeah. Next up is Coco.
Is Mute riding me?
Mute, are you riding him?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just sat back down. I have no idea what the board looks like right now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that Baby Child is more important than game.
All right, let's try to give Mute the Keyblade.
Sure. Mute.
Transform!
Yep,
A 6!
I got it for once.
Mute.
Nice.
You have a Keyblade and a fishhook now.
I don't think I know how to
Dual
dual
wielding!
wield.
You have to make a will roll.
Oh yes, you do have to
Wait,
make a
why do I
roll.
have to make a roll?
It
Oh,
says
oh,
That's part of giving him it to you. You need to make a will roll.
I do?
Will plus 3. Don't fail.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You have a Keyblade.
Use the fishhook to transform into something that can dual wield.
Don't think that's a thing that the fisher can go do, but I will
Party
try
pussy
when we move
song
close to enemies.
Have a Keyblade in every hand except for the fishhook.
Derp.
Coco, are you also going to move forward, or?
You
Yeah,
clearly
just you kind of direct me where you want me to go.
Let's go over and help assist Webby.
Webby's currently attacking a driller.
We can either help her with that one or attack the guy next to her. I can't move Coco, so you have to move Coco.
I'll move him. Alright. Well, Coco moves. You can attack either of them on your turn, Mute. Next up is Legrim.
What's the base range on an attack again, Nick?
base range is 10/100.
So
Yeah, from there you can basically hit all of them that you can see.
how much can I get in a 2 yard radius?
Find 2 yards. Probably these 8.
Yeah, I'm just two.
It's not going to go around the pillar. To hit
It's not going around, but it has cosmic.
Line of sight does still matter for those.
Fine.
That would mean that it ignores the pillar's DR.
So it starts blowing up the pillar,
Yeah, I love it because nobody rolled perception when they walked in. Though
which
Legrim,
might be a problem. But Legrim also is not the person who cares about
I-
that problem.
I'm aware. So you're launching it to just make your attack.
Yeah, so those 8. That hits.
All right, the shadows actually see you. The drillers are drilling, so they do not.
I'm not sure how many of them can actually move out of the have enough move to dodge out.
The ones that were doing-
What the fuck?
Shadows have special ability to dodge stuff like this. They can flatten.
More burning damage because I rolled 2 1s. God damn it.
That's not great.
Okay, 2 of the shadows flatten before they take damage. The other ones will take the damage. As will all the drillers.
I'm glad I bought a +2 on this, so that at least isn't 2 damage.
Yeah.
But yeah.
True that.
Yep.
Okay, next up it is Mute's turn.
What's the penalty for... I can't dual wield unless I actually bought a skill.
You're missing my token.
Huh?
You're missing my token. I am after Coco and Legrim normally.
What's your speed?
6.
Oh. Oops, apologies. Descending. There we go. Alright, Muriella, sorry, you're up.
Yeah, sure, swing at the shadow.
Roll it.
Nope.
The shadow is safe. Now it's Mute's turn.
I'm pretty sure I can't dual wield unless I actually bought an ability for it, right?
That is well. You can.
You're at -4 with your main hand and -8 with your offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for just a regular attack. The fishhook doesn't give me forms that are actually better at combat than what I am, right?
That is correct. The fishhook is a fishhook.
Well, shapeshifting. But I think the shapeshifting is still basically my same stats, just different appearance, right?
Effectively, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with the Keyblade, I believe, because I'm pretty sure that's still better than me using my regular skill.
Fair enough. So,
I don't know what I'm rolling against for the Keyblade yet.
Wex, he gets a base. Well, did you buy short sword yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what's that at?
It's at 14.
Okay, then that's what you're rolling.
Wait, I'm pretty sure when I didn't have short sword, the Keyblade gave me a better skill to roll against.
It did.
I thought that you
No,
roll
it
against
was
your
it was rolling at a 14 at that point, I believe. It should have been
Oh.
rolling at a 14.
So pass by 2, I will also say Aegis and activate the buffs.
Okay, you're aiming for the shadow or the driller mole.
The shadow.
Shadow will attempt to flatten. Shadow does not flatten.
I don't know what the damage for this is. My swing is 1d plus 1, and I have +2 fire damage.
Wex, did I give you the damage on the Keyblade?
You remember the +1 strength, right?
Yep.
Okay, I do not hear Wex, so I do not know. Let me check. Oh,
That's where the +1 comes from.
Yep. Webby, how much damage does your Keyblade do?
No, he did not give me that on the Keyblade.
It does my swing damage plus 2d6 versus darkness type enemies.
Okay.
So whatever your swing damage is, and then plus 2d6 versus darkness enemies, I guess, unless it's different. Or yours?
He gets a slightly additional bonus because it's that Keyblade. So whatever your swing
That
is,
Keyblade.
that Keyblade. Low level shadow. Add 1d6 plus 2 to your swing damage.
So 1d6 plus 2 to my swing damage. Got it.
That is less than my Keyblade does.
How much is your swing damage, Mute?
My swing damage is 1d6 plus 1, so I'm at 2d6 plus 3, then 2d6 plus 2 again because plus 2 fire. I have an extra plus 2 because of fire damage. Which, wow, I'm not rolling well on damage today.
You are not. I also need to relook at that Keyblade's damage now.
But yeah, I only have 10 strength, 11 with the buff. That's a swing of 1d6 plus 1, not a lot.
I functionally buffed Mute by +3 damage.
You functionally gave Mute the majority. Everybody else has done more, given Mute most of his damage this round. But that's enough to kill that shadow.
Yay, Mute!
How many Lux?
Oh, for shadows give 2.
Cool.
Next up is Basil, who I believe is taking a nap in the saddlebag. So now it goes to Dr. Boy. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I lied. It does not go to Dr. Boy. I forgot about Mickey and Donald.
Who cares
and
about
Donald
that?
knows Thunder.
Yeah, Donald is going to start charging Thunder. Donald fails at charging Thunder because his skill is not that high yet. Donald is going... You're going to hear Donald screaming on the dock area as he short-circuits himself by the water and then falls into the river, continuing to electrocute himself slightly.
Maybe I just we can go. How? Webby, how is your uncle? Whatever.
What did he do?
He electrocuted himself and fell in the water.
Yeah, that pretty much sounds like Donald.
Mickey is going to run forward, or...
Webby, I am glad you are like seemingly the most competent member of your family.
Mickey runs forward.
Oh, not even close. You should meet Scrooge. I mean, maybe you'll get to. He's got to be here somewhere.
Mickey runs forward, draws a sword, and is still holding that orb in hand. Next up, it is the Heartless's turns. First up, the Driller guys. The Driller guys are going to finish drilling into each of their respective pillars and then turn. This one up here is going to take an attack at Webby because you attacked it.
Woo!
He's going to try to stick his nose into you. Melee attack.
I attempt to parry.
Okay, he hits.
I successfully parry.
Alright, you successfully block his face.
Bing!
Alright, this guy is going to move over here and attack Legrim. Succeeds in drilling it to the face. Mute, are you having Legrim dodge or do anything?
Yeah, Legrim will try to dodge.
Alright, roll dodge.
Let's see. I mean, did she really do them that much damage? How much is the dodging out bonus?
+2.
That will be a barely fail.
Oh, well, she still gets hit. And these guys do... That is a shitty roll. 11
it
damage.
doesn't happen to only me.
11
What?
damage.
How much damage?
11.
Okay, so one goes through because I have above 11 armor.
How much? I'm sorry. Armor Divisor 2. Sorry. Because drills.
Oh.
Fine, 2 goes through. Jerk.
Armor Visor 2 divides your DR by half.
Legrim has 18 DR. That's 9 DR, and it was 11, so 2 goes through.
Oh, okay.
All the other driller moles jump up into the air and then start digging straight down and disappear underground. You guys have no idea where they go. Lastly, it's the Shadow's turn. And this is where it gets fun because no one's actually made me a perception check yet.
Can I make one easier?
Anybody can make me a perception check to see what's going on here. But this shadow is going to disappear into this pillar, and all of these guys are just going to kind of jump into this pillar. Like,
all right, yeah, I'm definitely rolling it at this point.
Work their way in, kind of.
Pass by 3.
Wow, Sean.
Hey,
Pass
that was
by
the summon,
2.
thankfully.
Pass by 6.
Mute, there's clearly a shadow behind you that you must attack on your turn.
Okay, so Mute actually succeeded the roll. Legrim's the one who failed.
Legrim must attack this gigantic shadow directly behind her on her turn. By the way, it's her shadow that she's seeing.
Is 18 really that dumb?
Yes, it is, because it's an 18. It's
18
hard.
is a good fail always.
It's harder to roll an 18 on 3d6 than it is to roll a 1 on a d20. Okay, so for
I am locked, in fact.
so for everybody who passed, because this isn't hard, you're noticing that these pillars, most of the rock and whatnot has been broken away, and you're seeing these red, blue, yellow, different color shapes. Despite this being a monochrome world, these are actually colorful. Like blobs of ore. And it seems as though all the shadows that were just surrounding these pillars have just kind of wandered into the pillars and have literally dove into these orbits.
That's not great.
Now it's Dr. Boy's turn.
So, since I assume this is gummy ore, do I have any idea of like how they're doing this or what exactly they're doing to go into the gummy ore?
That's a good question. Do you have a skill for well, you do have a ship for gummy maintenance, but do you have anything for mining or that kind of equivalent?
For mining, no.
Or fabrication kind of stuff.
I mean, I do have stuff for like building the ship with gummy stuff.
Yep, but that's not taking it from raw.
Yeah.
I'm looking for like not archaeology, like a paleontology kind of thing.
I definitely don't have paleontology.
Okay. You're not sure then. You know they're tainting the ore. That's a fact.
Okay.
All right, top of the order. Orion.
Well, gonna move myself so I'm right behind Legrim.
Oh dear. Okay, Webby.
Well, there's still at least one drill bit heartless here that I can whack. So I whack it.
Okay, whack it.
I successfully hit it.
All right, it's going to try to parry with its face.
On its face.
Its face. It succeeds at the parry.
Ah, poo. I guess that's all I can do.
Yep. Ugh, excuse me. Alrighty, next up is Legrim.
So the problem is, you said I have to attack someone behind me, and you've put 3 characters behind me now.
I thought it was supposed to be literally your own shadow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Legrim's shadow on the wall.
Okay,
Like-
fine. Then slamming the ground, which I guess is directly in front of Orion and Goofy's feet, basically.
I was gonna say this part of the wall right here. Like you're collapsing part of the cave.
Okay. That's actually... I guess I can't miss the wall, but that would be, I think, a miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say you uncovered some ore, but that's a pretty shitty roll, so you don't. You just punch the wall.
And should I roll on whether or not... If I believe that... Luck check, I guess. On whether or not, since I believe this is a threat. Okay. I won't actually waste one of my cooldown abilities, which I think I'm probably going to just buy the cooldown off of them later. It's not worth it.
Fair enough. Coco, you here? I'm gonna say Coco probably moves wherever Mute wants him to move and move on. until Lex gets back.
Other side of Webby's enemy, I guess.
Okay. Muriella?
So you're saying that the pillar right next to us has a Heartless in it that is
You guys took out the Heartless before it went
All
into
right.
this one.
So let's see what happens to them if let's see what happens to them with Lux infused fire.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Essential Fire that burns everything on that pillar.
Oh dear. Okay.
And it's infused with Lux.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, used the wrong roll. It's 16, not 14, so that is a pass.
Okay. Well, you're burning the pillar.
And does the Lux infused fire do anything about the fact that there's Heartless inside of it?
No, because the gummy blocks are actually mostly immune to the fire temperatures.
Hey, sort of back. Yell if it's my turn. I need to do dishes.
Fair enough. I
Okay.
just had you move for mute.
I mean, if I can move and attack, I will. Otherwise, I'll just.
I'll roll an attack for you real quick.
Okay.
That would hit.
So they are actually in gummy blocks which are resistant to fire.
Yes.
But yeah, just holler when it's my turn. I'll be in the kitchen. I can hear you. Just.
I'm going to cancel that spell then because this is not actually useful. Dr. Boy, why don't you mine these or something?
I don't know if I have the know-how for that, but
Didn't you want to come here to mine gummy stuff?
well, I assumed there would be miners because they have a mine.
Bet he assumed they had processed gummy blocks as opposed to.
Raw ore.
Well, well, no, I don't necessarily think they'd have that much of it on hand, but I assume they would have a way to refine it.
Mute's
Or
turn.
else, what's the point of mining it?
I'll out attack on this guy because doesn't he have no defense against me? Because
Yeah,
Webby's
flanking
flanking.
with Webby.
I mean, you get
So
you get
if all out attack, what does that let me do again, Nick?
Either make 2 attacks, get +1 damage per die, or +4 to hit.
Let's do 2 attacks, I think.
Sure. Roll it.
2 attacks is generally the best choice.
Should I do one with the Keyblade and one with the Fishhook?
Do 2 with the Keyblade, you're fighting a Heartless.
Fair. 2 with the Keyblade. So those 2 both hit, and it was 36.
He parries the first. He does not parry the second.
But Izzy, if you're flanked to one of your enemies, you get no defense against.
Oh, never mind then.
I know, that was the wrong type of... That was 2d6.
13 damage.
Sorry. Oh, wow, 13 damage on the list dice.
Ha, nice.
Okay, so 13 damage. Does that get through his DR?
And
yes, it
16
does.
damage.
You got through his DR. Congratulations. How much HP does this guy? Oh, he's still up.
Including the
Some of it is burning damage, if that does more damage to these guys.
It does not. You're noticing that their bodies seem to be incredibly resistant because they're kind of, steely. Their drills and the canisters, they're not. You're noticing that the green gooey bit where their head is, if you guys call shot head, it does more damage.
Woo!
Cold shot head is -5, I think.
Mm-hmm. Basil is still not here, which makes my life easier. Next up. Okay, so this guy is going to attack Webby. That's still right there. Son of a bitch. Pull out the table.
Was it a crit or a crit fail?
Fail.
Crit failure! Roll the failure, Izzy.
14.
14. Oof. Critical miss on a 14. If you have a melee weapon, you throw it away.
He throws his face away. Cool.
Okay, actually, the better one's probably the 13, which is you lose your balance. You basically lose your next turn because you have to regain your balance.
Okay, this one does not get a next turn. This one is going to attack Legrim again. That will hit. Does Legrim have...
Okay. Dodging away this time.
Does that succeed?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Muriala, Coco, Orion, and Mickey, I guess.
Why did you skip over Webby?
Because Webby already got attacked this turn.
Oh, we're gaining attack still. Okay.
Yes. You guys, this is unparryable. The mole things are drilling underneath you and shooting straight up into the air at you guys.
Mute all out attack, so he does not get a defense.
Yeah, but there's Coco. I'm on Coco.
That is a good point.
I'll roll 3d6 for Coco. I don't know if that passes for Coco.
I successfully
I
dodged.
think if he retreats, it probably does. Because I assume he has a stupidly high speed.
Where is Coco's dodge? Why is this not written down?
Because what is it? Is it a +2 when you dodge and retreat? Or...
It's a +3 normally.
So I imagine that it's...
Okay, yeah. Let's see. That's is it a +2? Is it a +2 or a +3 when you dodge?
It's
+3
if you dodge and retreat. It's if you retreat with a parry, it's a +1.
Okay, you guys get out of the way.
You can spend an FP to also get +2 to a defense per turn.
Okay, did everybody pass this?
Looks like it.
Did Mickey pass this?
Are we all getting attacked?
Orion, Mute, Muriala, and Mickey. Mickey takes the damage.
No.
How much damage is this?
No king, fa la 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 la.
That's a lot of damage!
Did Mickey just die?
Well, Mickey just took a 12 damage attack to the face.
What
That's
type
not
of
dead,
damage?
that's
Because
just
spells
hurt.
are probably impaling damage.
Oh, no. He's okay. He's up, but that's how much damage was coming in on him. Dr. Boy, you're up.
All right, Dr. Boy. Guess I'm just gonna kind of get close enough to shoot at this one. Or actually, which one of these is damaged? Which ones of these are damaged?
This one over here by Webby.
All right.
That is it.
Then. All right. Then
Call
we'll get
shot
to-
face. They have DR. You need to call shot the face.
All right, then I'll call shot the face.
All right, that's a -5 to your hit.
All right, and show thing. All right, so that pretty much just cancels out other bonuses. So I'm just rolling against a 13. Pass by 1, so 2 bullets would hit.
Okay, roll me the damage.
That is. It's 2d6 plus 1, but let me just double check. I haven't actually fired this gun in a while. Yep. Okay, so 4 and 8, and that is piercing plus.
Yep, the first bullet gets it because you hit its squishy bit. Nope. Oh.
All right, I'm good.
All right. Top of the order, guys. As the top of the order starts, I have to run real quick to take care of something. But as this is happening, you're noticing a couple of those copter gummies are coming out of these 2 pillars where the Heartless went into. Just like one of each, and they're immediately making a beeline out through the docks.
Whatever.
Well, I guess we know where they're coming from now.
I'm just going to put these guys here because they're about there. I will be right back. I need to go take care of something. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yay!
So these things are tough.
Yeah, so should I call shot the face on them or just go for the hit?
Call shot head. Well, actually, depends on how much you've charged up your shot.
I'm talking about my crossbow.
Call shot head. If you were throwing one of your 10d damage spells, you'd probably be fine with that, with just shooting them. But
Okay. What's the range again? The range modifiers again.
Are people still here?
yep.
Yeah, we're waiting for Izzy to get back.
Okay.
Apparently, we have nothing to talk amongst ourselves with.
Okay. I
I'm back.
guess I'll start attacking.
All right, cool.
We're going
So
back
Izzy,
to
I'm going to brace myself and called shot head the one right in front of me.
This one.
Yep,
Go for it.
that hits.
Okay, roll damage.
That will be. That will be 14 damage, impaling damage, armor divisor 2.
He dead.
Nice.
Squish.
Squish. All right, Webby.
Well, have any of these things taken damage already?
Nope.
No, the one mute was fighting it. Oh no, never mind. You killed that one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then I'm going to...
Most of these just popped out of the ground to attack,
The
so.
one that is near me, you should be able to flank because it popped up and attacked me. So it gets no defense.
Okay. I'm a step there, and I'm going to, called shot head? What is that, -5?
Yep.
-5.
Alright. -5 it is. That's a miss.
All right. Next up is Legrim.
Is the -5 to do less DR? Less DR goes through, or is it actually more damage?
The -5 is to hit them in the head where they have less DR.
Heads also
Okay,
always do
so
more.
it doesn't matter for me.
No, headshots also always do more damage. They do ×4 damage.
For a normal person, yes, not for a heartless.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, sorry. I'm also wrong. Yep, never mind. It's -5 for...
Okay, so moving over here, so it doesn't have a defense because I'm flanking with Mickey.
That's the way it was facing normally. It would just be like -2 to defense.
That's a crit.
Never mind. You're good. Roll on the crit table. I have the crit table up.
7.
If any damage penetrates DR, treat it as if it were a major wound.
So this is a major wound because it goes through DR regardless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, hardness rules with major wounds. How much damage are you doing?
10. Burning.
Break its drill.
You broke its drill and it falls over.
Is it dead?
It is not dead. It is fall. Damn you! Just fall over.
It was this one, technically.
No.
There you go. There you go. All right. Next up is Coco. Rex, you there?
Lex.
I think he stepped away for something.
I'm just gonna have him pick.
Okay, back down temporarily. What am I doing?
It's your turn to attack. You.
I don't know. Move towards something attackable and attack.
You are next to something attackable.
Yep,
Are you
Great,
gonna
attack it.
call shot its head?
the heads
Call
don't.
shot
The heads have less DR.
All right, I guess called shot head. I don't know what that involves.
You just take.
-5 to your roll.
I fail.
All right. Lex, you try to peck at it. It tries to peck back at you. Nothing happens. Muriella.
Muriel was going to point her staff at the one that was I can just glare freeze.
I was waiting for you to cast a spell.
HT -1.
No.
They're outright immune.
Mm-mm. All right. Which one are you aiming at?
This one.
You, sir, are lucky.
What happened?
What is the roll that they need to make?
HT -1 or be stunned.
Cool. So your spell shoots out at these guys. It hits them, and then it bounces back at you. And since Legrim is in the way, Legrim, HT -1.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, they have auto reflect.
Yep.
So this is probably just a failure. Because I did not buy it up for this character. That's a fail by 1.
Legrim is stunned.
You're stunned. Next turn, you get to roll regular HT to try and break free, +1 every round after that. And you'll just be like, that was not what I intended.
You just hear
So-
it.
so
Feel
Izzy,
a searing.
Question for you.
Yes.
Are you going to follow Final Fantasy rules here?
Which is.
Which is if your enemy has mirror, but it's a bounce spell off of a mirror, it goes through.
That would require one of us to have mirror.
I think.
Yes, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
It'd be very convenient, wouldn't it?
We'll see how that goes then, Orion. Goofy's gonna throw his shield. Because I actually think I missed him. He's gonna try ricocheting it off the one that's on the ground and the one that's in front of Legrim. Well, he gets the first one. Second attack fails. This guy gets no defense, so he's taking a grand total of not much damage. Okay, next up is Mickey's turn. Mickey is going to run towards one of the far walls and say, "You've got to find the spot in the wall that knocks pre-cut for the sphere." He's gonna
Say what, Mickey?
Find the spot to put the sphere on the other side.
Would he have inscribed any runes or similar things, or is it just a divot in the wall?
Are you asking that in character or out of character?
Yes, I'm asking that in character.
I think it's just a hole in the wall.
Damn it, Nox, you owe me so many favors.
Okay, next up is Mute.
Let's try attacking the top of this thing's head.
Sure.
I'll spend an FP for a +2 to sort of to not really negate the -5 because I'm still only rolling against like 11 then.
Okay.
But whatever. Nope, fail.
All right, you do not hit it. Basil is still not presently here. Donald Duck is picking his ass out of the water. And now it is Dr. Boy's turn.
All right. Dr. Boy, I guess aim at the one at the bottom of the screen.
Over here by Orion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna call shot head or no?
No, I'm aiming.
Oh, you...
Okay, that's right, you're aiming.
All right, top of the order. More little guys pop out of these pillars and go flying out. Completely ignoring you guys.
No.
Also, everybody perception check.
Pass by 0.
Passed by 0.
Pass by 6.
Pass by 1.
Fail by 1 for mute.
Mute sees nothing. All right, so everybody that passed...
Fail by much more for Legrim.
Legrim does
But not a correct fail.
Legrim does not give the shits. This center pillar is starting to thrum with energy and shake slightly. Everybody gets that. Muriala, you're noticing that Mickey is looking for a specific hole on the wall on this side. You look to the opposite end and see several holes along this wall. Most of them look like they are about the same size as these guys' drills.
As their what?
They're drills.
They're drills.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so there are several holes in your unit. They are all drill shaped. Mickey's looking for a hole that's orb shaped, right?
Kind of, yep.
Great. Mickey, watch out. There's drill shaped holes also. Probably don't stick the orb in that. 1 minute. I'm going to go deal with this central pillar.
Just so you know, there is a marked spot on the recording that is in GM layer only for if you figure out which.
Yeah, I'm certain that's true. Okay, well, this worked in space. Let's make it work here. Izzy.
Yes.
I'm surrounding this pillar with an impenetrable wall of force.
Okay. It's not going to stop it from churning.
Yeah, but it's going to stop shit from coming out at us. 1, 2, 1 minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10 is the number that I need. Thankfully, I have a stone for that. Yep. Nothing is getting through that. It is immune to magic. It is immune to physical damage.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Actually, that would have been your turn.
No, that was absolutely my turn.
Okay. We didn't get to you on the turn order yet, though.
Oh, I thought you said you called me out.
That was Mickey telling you something. It's back to Orion's turn. Sorry.
Never mind. That's what my action will be.
Fair enough. We will skip you. Orion.
I'm gonna draw a box.
I guess I start aiming at this guy.
Sure. Webby.
Are we in the middle of a fight?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Alright, I will step up to this guy and try to whack him in the head.
Sure. Roll it. -5 for the whacks.
Yep. Hit!
Yep. All right. It will try to parry. It fails to parry.
Takes 9 Keyblade damage, 2 of which is fire.
Okay.
To its head.
Oh, it does take that damage to its head. Okay.
And it teleports to the other side of me.
Doop.
Wait, why?
Then it takes a 5-foot step north.
Because that's what the Keyblade does. Haven't you been paying attention?
Oh.
Next up is Legrim.
Staying where I am, all out defense.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I need to roll HT.
Yes, you do.
Fail.
All right, still stunned. Coco. Wax.
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 I imagine he's trying to peck the thing in the head again.
I will just roll that for you.
I pecked the thing.
You peck the thing in the head.
Sure.
You fail.
Okay.
Sorry. Muriala, you did the thing.
I did the thing.
Mute.
Hit the thing in the head.
Roll it.
$14 plus 2, 16. So, nope.
That fails?
Yep, fails.
All right. Okay, now, Basil. Since you're here.
What's going on?
You guys are in a fight in the gummy mines against a bunch of driller moles. Every round...
They are heartless?
They are heartless.
Okay.
There are currently...
Every round?
There are currently 4 still up, one of which has been knocked over, and a few of which have taken damage. There is... 2 of them have not taken any damage. One by Coco and Mute, and the other is at the far south end by Orion. The other 2 have taken damage and are surrounded by Webby and Legrim. Basil.
Hi. Okay. Did I disconnect there for a sec? I don't know why.
Well, you're very loud.
All right. I will try.
You're very loud.
Oh, yeah. You're much louder than you were before too.
Okay.
Just
So-
doing anything?
Yeah, I just lowered you on my volume. So there are 4 driller moles up. 2 have taken damage. There are 4 driller moles up. 2 have taken damage.
Echo.
Yeah.
I'll try and dominate one of the ones that's still full health.
Okay, the one at the north end by Coco and Mute, or the one south that is getting shot at by Dr. Boy and Orion? That is getting shot at by Dr. Boy and Orion.
You said there's one by Coco and Mute?
Yes.
Have they, has it done anything to them yet?
It's been attacking them.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto New York 7 West.
It has a very friendly female British voice that tells you to turn left in a quarter mile.
Yeah, just take that one.
Alright.
We'll attack a different one.
Alright, activation check. Confirmed. Your intelligence.
Turn left.
I'm not even gonna bother, you just crit passed.
Audio's gonna be a clusterfuck.
I cannot mute Devin anymore. Alright, so Devin has this one. Basil has taken control over a driller mole. Do you want that driller mole to do anything?
I can use second mental action on it?
Yes, you may.
I want it to head toward one of the other Heartless underground, or however that works.
It's going to drill down. It will pop back up on your next turn.
Okay.
All right, next up, Goofy. Goofy is going to throw at his shield at these guys. First one hits. He hits this thing again. Second one fails, because of course it does. Damage from Goofy is garbage.
Well, he's a tank.
Yes.
What you want?
Yeah.
Well, he's a tank.
All right, next up, Driller Moles. This one stands its ass back up. This one attacks Webby.
Ah!
All right, it hits.
It gets parried.
Roll parry.
It gets
Is that your-
parried.
Oh, that is your parry? Yep, okay.
I'm sorry, I have to mute Devin because I'm getting an echo from him.
Yeah, sorry, Devin. I'm muting you two until your turn. Yeah, sorry, Devin. I'm muting you two until your turn.
All right.
Okay. Wow. Okay, next up. This driller mole is going to charge at Goofy with a drill attack. And since Goofy all-outed, he cannot dodge this damage. And this is not a lot of damage because it's Goofy. You're going to hear Goofy get the wahoo kind of sound effect coming out of his face hole.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's all of them. Lastly, Mickey is going to be looking for a hole down here. He's not sure exactly where it is. He knows it was somewhere in the front corner because he pulled it out. But he's not exactly sure where. Next up is Donald. Donald is going to try to cast Thunder again. Well, fuck!
You just crit.
Just rolled a 5.
That's not a crit unless your skill is 15.
Well, his skill is not 15. Donald Duck has successfully charged up a Thunder. I don't know if you guys ever got to the spellcasting part of how to launch these things.
The what?
Launch it after he casts it successfully.
I mean, I know the rules for that.
Yes, I know you do. I don't know if Donald does.
Oh, no, he's probably rolling a dex -4.
Yeah. He'll throw it on his next turn.
Also minus range. Range matters.
I know. Dr. Boy.
All right, Dr. Boy. Crap. Is this the one I was aiming at and it moved, or was that a different one? Maybe that was the one I was aiming at.
It's this one, actually.
Was that one? Okay. I will fire at that one then.
So I think I moved Orion.
So with the aim, basically I'm just rolling at base then for the called shot. Oh, well, 8 bullets hit.
Nice.
I think it's dead, but we'll see. Roll it.
Yep. All right.
Is that damage?
Yep.
Second bullet wipes it.
Okay.
Okay. Top of the order. More Heartless are flying out of these 2 pillars and making their way out. You can kind of hear Pete out on the dock saying, "What in tarnation are they doing in there?" And you hear him getting steamed as well. And this pillar in the center with the force of walls around it is continuing to shake. And it looks like it's trying to expand. And it's turning red as a result, because who knows what happens if, you keep something that's trying to expand under high pressure.
I'm hoping all the Heartless die.
It heats up, that's correct. Orion. 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 Shiro. Shiro.
Sounds like Shiro might be missing.
Did he send a private message? Why did you post the other bin of Scrooge McDuck?
Because everyone loves more.
It's at a timestamp. For reference for something earlier.
What were you doing there?
For you having
nothing. I'm really not collecting drool samples.
DNA samples from people.
No, you think it's silly. What?
Definitely not collecting drool samples while he sleeps.
It's just Mr. McDuck's pretty cool. I may have caught a bit of the obsession.
All right then, Webby.
Oh no! Sorry you caught the greatest.
I'm sorry you caught the greatest thing ever. Damn. Also, thank you for adding that to the memorable quotes.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm not hearing Orion, so I'm just going to say we'll skip her for now. Webby!
Ah, yes, that. Well, this one that's on right here, I whacked it once, right?
You did.
How's it looking?
It's not looking too hot.
I'm just gonna whack it.
Sure, whack it. With your hand or your keyblade?
Keyblade.
That hits. Let's see if it does not parry.
I deal 8 damage. I'm rolling pretty below average damage today.
To the head?
No, this is just to it.
Oh,
But it is Keyblade damage.
It is Keyblade damage.
And fire damage.
The fire damage kind of, just shinks off of it. Like
poo.
Alrighty. Legrim.
HT roll. I get a +1 each turn, correct?
Yes.
Yep, every additional turn is another +1.
Pass by 0.
Okay, Legrim is back on her feet. Legrim gets to act on her turn. Wax!
Yep.
What are you doing?
I look left.
You look left?
What's left?
2 Heartless.
Oh, what's left? There's 2 Heartless left. Also, you know that you guys need to throw the orb somewhere on the wall you are right next to in a spherical divot that is different from the driller nose's holes that have been made all over the place.
I am not sure.
Well, it's a question of, do you want to go and attack, or do you want to make a perception check to see if you can figure out where the hell this thing belongs?
What does Mute want to do?
Let's go help finish off the last 2.
Okay.
Or, Muriel's the one that currently has the thing that needs to be plugged in, correct?
Yes.
So if we fight those, she can search for it, right?
In theory.
I'm gonna search for it as soon as my turn comes around again.
Yeah, so let's fight those so she can search for it. I mean, I guess I can roll perception real quick to see if I notice it when we're leaving.
It takes your turn. It's an extended search.
Oh, never mind then.
All right, so Coco, you just want to run closest to the nearest enemy?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put you next to this guy. Mute follows. I take it you're going to peck at it?
Yeah.
All right, roll it. Or do you need me to roll for you?
Oh, I missed.
No, you do. Alrighty, Muriella.
I'm gonna start searching this wall.
Don't you want the opposite one? Because don't you want the one Mickey's not at?
You mean the one that was full of holes drilled by the drill monsters?
Well, Mickey did say you need to put yours in the other one, because he's got an orb as well.
Okay, fine. I passed by 1 on searching that wall.
1 is not enough.
Didn't expect it to be.
Yep. Alright, next up it is Mute.
Hitting the thing.
Also,
Does Keyblade damage go through the Diarga at all?
it helps. It's
Fine, I'm just going to aim regular because I've been failing to hit the head.
fair enough.
That's a hit.
Okay, roll me damage.
14.
Okay. Actually, that's the end of this guy. Good job. There is 1 drill guy left, and it is his turn. Who is he going to attack? He's going after Webby.
Oh no!
Webby! He drills at your face.
I attempt to parry.
You may parry.
I succeed.
Alright. You've successfully parried. Now it is Basil's turn. Basil! Oh, hold on. I need to unmute you. Apologies. Hold on, Devin. Basil, you there?
Can you hear me?
I can. Okay, so you've
Can
got...
you hear me?
I can hear you.
You do indeed exist.
Can you hear us?
Did you remember to unmute me?
I did unmute you. I'm not hearing myself on
Okay.
his feedback, so I don't know if he's getting this or not. Say Pickle if you can hear me.
What? Pickle?
Okay. Okay,
Nice.
he can hear me. Good. All right, so you have one driller dude underground getting ready for an attack, and there's one left.
Have him just go after the driller, unless you said there were other Heartless, like Demon Towers, or no?
No, there's one other dude left in here.
Alright, have it attack the other dude that's left.
Okay, I will roll that. Surprise attack, unparryable. Yep. Does he manage to dodge out of the way? He does not. Fortunately, this is not a lot of damage because DR on the butt. Yish, not a lot of damage.
DR up the butt. What?
Not enough damage at all. Okay. Okay, this thing reappears right next to this guy. Alrighty. Anything for your second mental action, Basil?
No, just, kind of... Fuck, I missed my turn. Just kind of look around the area and see if there's anything, to be concerned.
Oh, you're just kind of... Alright, perception... I think that passes for your perception. It doesn't look like there's any other threats in the area outside of the tower that Miriala has kind of cornered off. But you can tell that, like, just from heat and pressure, it's kind of reaching a critical mass.
It's been 1 second.
What is this?
This pillar.
No, what is the...
This pillar.
What is the thing that is reaching critical mass?
It's the gummy blocks within the pillar.
Okay.
I decided to stop the Heartless that were wanting to burst free from them from bursting free.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Oh.
That's correct. You get this, Basil, because you're you, and I will roll deductive reasoning. It doesn't look like whatever is coming out of that pillar is going to be like what was in the other two pillars.
Wait, what?
Basil gets that, not you, Miriala.
Ah. Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, with that, Dr. Boy, it is your go. I'm sorry, Goofy first. Goofy misses. Okay, easy. Mickey is going to perception. He does not pass to find out which hole it is, though he has cut out a few of them. Donald is going to hawk a thunder here-ish. What are the stats on thunder? Sean, what's your Thundara spells AoE range? 2 yards?
Thunder is normally a single target.
Oh, okay. He's going to try hawking it at this thing then. So, range penalties and everything. Okay. Donald throws a thunderball that misses the target. He's bad at this. Dr. Boy, your go.
Oh, you're useless.
Alright.
So he's game accurate.
Dr. Boy.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Dr. Boy is going to back off a little bit and aim at this one, the one that's not mind controlled.
Fair enough. More enemies are going to pop out of these pillars and just start, flying out the way. And now it's back to Orion. Sean? Okay, Orion is not present.
Other Sean.
Shiro. Presently not present. Okay, Webby.
Okay, I guess I whack the one next to me in the head.
Go for it.
Or try to, anyways.
It's looking really bad.
How confident do I think I can just bust through the air?
That's
This is taking the -5 to try to hit its head. I'll try to hit its head.
Okay.
Hit!
Okay. Roll me damage. Actually, well, let's see if it parries. No, Jesus. A 17 says definitely no.
9 Keyblade damage and 2 fire damage to the head.
It only needed one more.
Oh.
It is done. Okay, so...
How much Lux are they worth?
Okay, so these guys are worth 5 each.
Score!
So I believe...
How much are they worth?
5. So I believe Mute killed 1 and Webby killed 1. The other 2 were killed by Orion and Dr. Boy. So you guys have 10 Lux thus far. And you have 1 that is mind-controlled. So just so you know, every couple of seconds, more of these copter dudes are going to be flying out of these 2 main pillars.
What if catch them in attacks?
You can try. They have incredibly good dodge.
A 2-yard AoE?
You may roll that. How often can you do that?
Every 5 seconds.
Okay, so you will stop them every 5th-ish round. You don't really have to aim for that because it's a AoE. So yeah, you take out... Oh wait, how much damage does that do?
2d6 plus 2.
That goes through all DR?
Yep.
Not enough to kill them.
Even if it rolls max?
Even if you roll max, it is not enough. These things are supposed to be fighting you guys in space against your spaceship.
Well, I will keep injuring them anyways.
That is fair. Alright, so Mickey is going to be like, we have to find out... The only way to stop them is to put the last 2 parts of the grid in. So anybody, you may make me a perception, observation, or if you feel like it, an archaeology roll to see if you can figure out which one of these holes is different.
I have an archaeology. Although my perception would be higher.
You may roll either.
I passed archaeology!
Okay, archaeology actually gives you exactly which one you need. Which wall are you going to, Webby? North wall?
The north wall! Because I'm close to it.
This space right here.
Hey, I think I found it! This one doesn't have the drill pattern in it!
Well, that sounds correct. That sounds right. We should probably figure out what's going to happen with that other pillar, but, you know...
it's continuing to erupt.
I mean, it's probably destroying... That's probably destroying whatever's inside of it, so... They're just heartless.
Yeah.
Unless Basil wants to say anything.
Basil? I didn't remute him, did I? No, I didn't. Basil, you there?
Yeah, I actually just parked, so I'm not driving at this point.
Cool. Yeah. Muriel, are you going to say anything about the pillar that is currently combusting?
Oh, no, this is, we should probably figure out what to do with this thing, but, at some point.
Yeah. Mickey is looking feverishly for the other hole. Is anybody going to go and help?
I don't know. Basil, can you feel anything inside of that you can control? Referencing the magma pillar.
Fortunately, that's not how his ability works.
And I guess helping Mickey try to find stuff.
Actually,
that's my
Izzy,
4 perception to help me.
if we have time, I'm definitely going to see if there is, darkness inside of that.
How long does that take you to cast?
Like 3 seconds.
Definitely. Like
a second.
Like a brewing darkness.
Oh yeah, there's a brewing giant mass of darkness in there.
That's not good.
And when I say... actually, it's not a large mass, it's lots of little ones.
It's lots of really small ones.
You've sensed this before.
What is... Okay, remind me, Izzy?
It feels similar-ish to when you guys were in Land of the Dead.
Oh dear. This feels very similar to the Land of the Dead. Give me a moment. Izzy, I'm going to drop... actually, Orion, do you have enough Lux to cast one of your long-lasting spells inside of this?
Dr. Boy, what were you doing?
I passed perception by 4 to help Mickey find the other thing.
Okay, it's this one. I'm actually just going to make these visible for you guys.
Cool.
Did I not make this red X that's down here by Mickey in the GM layer?
No, it's
visible now.
It's visible now, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. You guys both put them in, and then suddenly you see interlocking light jump between the two of them and also spread into the wall. And you hear Pete yell, "What in tarnation?" as you hear a gigantic explosion. And then you feel rocking in the cave as rocks fall around you. Just small debris, nothing that would damage you guys.
I deflect the rocks with the Keyblade.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Perception check, everybody.
Rolling it. Pass by 4.
Pass by 3.
Pass by 2.
I'm gonna use my luck.
Pass by 8.
Still
For
pass.
the Grim.
Damn.
You get one more roll, Coco.
No, I did the 2 and then 1 above.
Oh, okay. Damn, those are bad. All right.
Yeah,
so,
I don't do well on luck rolls.
So for everybody who passed, the pillar is no longer seeming to boil in the center. For everybody who passed by at least 4, you see Pete is staring up above the mine.
Oh, they probably left above out top, didn't they?
That's a thought.
Quick, Uncle Donald, let's go outside and look.
And I still feel the darkness coming from that pillar. Or
It,
inside of that pillar.
it is not as much in there. All right.
Yeah, they definitely moved somewhere else.
Okay, so for those of you who are going to run outside, which I'm going to assume is everybody at this point,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to clear drawings.
Yeah, I think so.
Map layer. Clear drawings. Clear. There we go. So, for those of you who are outside, you see this gigantic thing hovering over the gummy mine.
Holy poop.
Excuse me for a minute. I think my car alarm might just be going off. Nope, never mind. It's
Well,
off. It's
that's a
it's-
problem.
Here's the thing, though. Everybody make me one more perception check, or if you have the ability to sense magic, or if you're mute, look in your private channel.
Pass by 5, unless I
Pass
get
by
my magic.
4.
Unless I get my magic skill to this, which normally you do for sense magic, in which case pass by 9.
I'm looking.
So you see this gigantic thing. Okay, for those of you who passed perception by at least 5.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Did anybody pass perception by at least 5?
Do I get my magic skill as a bonus to sense magic, which you normally do for specific magic?
I guess I'll roll for the Grim. Ooh, crits.
Oh, wait, actually, sorry. I passed by 5 anyway, Izzy. I might have passed by 9.
Okay.
I assume I don't have to roll for mute.
You don't, because you just got it. For those of you who passed by at least 5, you're noticing that there seems to be like a layer, like about 20 yards above your guys' head between you guys and this giant thing. It almost looks like a bubble that's surrounding you guys and just like a light layer. For those of you who have some way of detecting magic, it feels like some kind of Lux-infused barrier.
Wait, Lux-infused barrier?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Oh, this is probably the thing that we were supposed to be doing.
What's roll perception, Sean?
Me or
Yes, you.
I assume I can't do the roll that I just did for the Grim and count it as whatever.
No, you can't.
Pass by 2.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is going to roar, and everybody that passed by at least 3 on perception, you're noticing that this might be a gigantic kind of Heartless, but it appears as though there are tons of smaller Shadow Heartless that are in control of it. There's 2 on its face, 1 by its arm, 1 in its each of its hands.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, she will try to point it out to you. You just probably won't be able to see it. After this thing roars at you guys, it is going to turn and fly up into the atmosphere.
I throw my Keyblade at it.
What's the range on your Keyblade?
How far can I throw a weapon with thrown weapon?
Yeah, strength times 5 or 10. Strength times 5 generally.
So 40 feet.
Okay. Sure, you can roll me damage. It's not like it's going to try to dodge.
I deal 6 damage.
Okay, it pings off and then just kind of circles back and lands in the ground. Mickey is going to go pick up your Keyblade and walk it over and hand it back to you.
Thanks, but actually I can just kind of summon it back to my hand.
Oh, that's swell! Yeah, Pete's gonna give you guys guff. Like, where the hell were you guys? You know how many of those creatures came careening out of them mines? And no one's going
33!
A lot?
Yeah, good number.
Look on the bright side, Captain Pete. It looks like they've stopped. And that is accurate. There are no longer any kind of Heartless coming out of the mine since you guys put those orbs in place.
Hey, cool. Does that mean Nox's plan worked?
Well, for now. He said this was only a temporary fix. He said he had plans to, consolidate the amount of light energy he had and make a much bigger model of these orbs.
Still, I'd call this a successful test.
Yeah. Wouldn't you say so, guys? And Donald is just going to kind of... And Goofy is going to chuckle. Exactly like that. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, is there anything else you guys would like to do? Because you've wrapped up Disney Village.
Yeah, actually, I have a question. What year is it?
Do we even have a fucking standardized calendar in this world?
Well, I'm specifically asking
The real problem is
Vicky
between
and
the
Donald
different
and
worlds.
Goofy.
Mm-hmm. What year is it?
1932.
$1932.
Sorry, 1934.
1934.
Do you have knowledge history?
I have expert skill McDuck family history. What was Scrooge McDuck doing in 1934?
If you ask him, he was supposedly still in
No,
Scotland.
I'm asking by memory.
Roll your int.
I roll expert skill McDuck family history.
Did you pass?
Yes, I did.
Supposedly he was still in the Scottish Highlands.
Alright, so then in order to find Scrooge McDuck in this time, I've got to go to Scotland. Dr. Boy, can we fly to Scotland in your ship?
What the fuck is Scotland?
It's part of an island. It's part of the island of the United Kingdom.
Called?
It's called the United Kingdom. Great Britain, England.
Does anybody remember what one of the worlds I said that went missing was from last session?
I do remember that. I think England was one of the worlds that went missing.
Our side note, are we almost done?
We're almost done.
Okay.
All right.
This would also mean Donald would be really old.
All right. Well, while Webby's,
Something's still not right here.
while Webby's puzzling the secrets of the universe, how do we actually mine this gummy stuff?
Who are you asking?
Mickey?
I'm asking the people that actually live in this.
Okay.
Oh, good. We were worried you were going to ask us, and we have no idea.
When do I ask any of you anything?
Goofy's actually going to walk you into the mine and show you.
Thank God there's another dog in this world, in one of these worlds.
Yep.
Much better.
Goofy.
I kind of want to be offended by that.
But you can't really be.
But you can't really be. You're also not
Yeah.
You're also not monochrome like these two. Goofy is going to lead you into the mine and take out something that looks very similar to a bangle and put it on one of the unrefined ores, and he's going to, and you're going to see Lux transfer from that, and the gummy mine ore is going to light up. And then when
I'm watching and analyzing that.
when the light shrinks, a refined block is present. And he's just going to kind of pull it out, and it's just a basic block, which he will give to you, no charge. It's just like, you, the more Lux you put into it, the more advanced designs you can make. And based off of which pathway you go down, and he's going to point to each of the tunnels, determines what kind of a block you get. So you can have weapons, cockpits, wings, etc.
We are going to have so
Do we
much
not have
fun.
a cockpit in our current ship?
First, where do I get
All
one of those? Those like
Izzy.
special bangles.
You can use yours.
Oh, regular bangle will work. Okay, sweet. So
Welcome to another thing you guys can dump Lux into.
I am going to dump. I have to get Lux, which is tricky for me because I can't get it from.
So,
current
speaking
means.
of Lux, I'm gonna seek out sources of Lux on this world and try and see if I can figure out how to manipulate those.
Hi, Devin. Looks like
Is he?
Yep. So locations of them, you are going to, every time you find a powerful source that is not a person in this world, because all of these people have like an inner light.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to find one of those orbs that you were tasked with putting here.
Okay, I'm not looking for the things that are obviously Noxes. Like, naturally occurring sources, like what we found in the Moana world.
Wouldn't that be a heart of the world then?
Yeah, surprisingly, not a lot of streams in this world.
Hmm.
It's mostly the people, which is strange compared to most other worlds.
Yes.
Do these people know how to harness their Lux?
Is there any, like, ambient Lux coming off of them, or...?
Nope. Does not appear to be.
If some of them can manipulate their, can I buy Lux from them?
Can we try an experiment? Like, asking one of those, like, hey, listen, you all have a lot of Lux coming off of you. Do you mind if I try something?
Goofy will volunteer.
Hey, Ezzy, I'm going to try to learn the top of that spell chain.
Which one?
The Lux one that we've been discussing for forever.
Okay.
Try to actually manipulate the flows of Lux to see if I can actually do something with it.
Okay. You may roll.
Mostly see... Oh, I passed. That's almost a crit pass. Darn it, that's just shy of a crit pass.
Okay, what exactly are you trying to do? Pull it out of them? Manipulate it within them?
Pull it out of them, turn it into things, move it into bangles, like just generally actually grab hold of it as opposed to just sensing it.
Okay, you're grabbing a hold of the Lux within Goofy. As you try to pull some of it out of him, you get the cartoon look of Goofy, where like his body twists and contorts, and it sounds like he's in pain, but in a very goofy way that was almost comedic.
Oh, you know, the usual.
Yeah.
Uriel's going to laugh and also, well, one minute, I actually have to roll against this. Okay.
Why do you have to roll against someone getting injured?
No, I passed. She's going to stop when she realizes that this is actually harming him as opposed to just being a passive natural force like the other worlds. Alright. Good to know. Lux behaves differently here.
And they'll explain that that's one of the reasons why you guys can harness the gummy material, because the land doesn't have innate lux, so it shapes based off of what people's intentions are when they put lux into it.
Okay.
It makes this a very interesting and unique world.
How much lux needs to be put into one?
X.
The amount determines the strength of the
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah, there are threshold numbers which you guys will need to experiment to figure out, but the more you put in, generally the better.
I'm going to throw 15 into a shield piece.
Okay? You guys can get a basic shield bangle for the ship. Or a shield gummy for the ship.
All right.
It's only a basic one for 15 lux?
It's only a basic for 15 lux.
Damn, this is going to suck.
Yes. You guys have a lot of different projects to throw lux at. You guys can also go and spend, like, say, we want to take 2 weeks and farm lux from something. You guys can do that. Again, you're not really on a time crunch unless it's self-imposed at this point.
Yeah, like if you guys are okay with us grinding lux for a while to make some big ship improvements, it's probably going to help us in the long run. Plus, we can get an idea of what thresholds are.
Oh no, I have a plan for doing silly things with Lux.
Okay. With that said, this session is effectively over. There is one thing I will tell you guys. If you spend, like, as the next 10 minutes go along in this world, it lights up. If you remember originally I told you this world was kind of in a perpetual shadow because there were millions of Heartless surrounding it.
Yep.
Yeah, they kind of disperse. And as you look up into the sky, you can now see the stars.
That's different.
Can we go to Radiant Garden, Dr. Boy?
This will have to wait till next time, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Why do we need to go to Radiant Garden?
Because I want to see whether or not they're receiving any more Heartless and to also check things in there for other Lux shenanigans.
We can definitely do that. We're also going to need to go there to Lux because there's no Heartless on this world anymore.
Is there no Heartless completely, or
that there are no Heartless on this world?
I guess unless there was a problem with the defense matrix, there shouldn't be.
Again,
I wasn't sure how wide area it was.
This is not a big world. This is a tiny world compared to Radiant Garden and Breaktown. All right.
Breaktown.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to need to at least put enough lux into the gummies that I need to repair the ship. We have for the shield now, which is nice.
The stuff Goofy gave you is enough to fix the ship. I will not be that cruel.
Okay, so we have the ship. So we have the fixed ship, and then we have a basic shield module, which I've noted is is fixed 15 lux.
Yep.
Or at least we spent 15 lux to get it.
Alrighty. Alright, with that, I will call this session to a close. I'm going to say general 2 XP to everybody.
Woo!
You know, FYI, guys, this was supposed to be the first or second world you went to.
Like, oops.
We're good at this.
You know, if you really wanted to, you could have just had the Heartless shoot us down and have us crash here right after Radiant Garden.
I could have, but serendipity said otherwise.
God damn
True.
it.
That was
Stupid ability.
Alrighty, so
I like it.
let's see. That's not what I want. I want this channel. Alrighty, so first things first, we have the question. First person for the question. Dr. Boy.
Oh, man. Well, Dr. Boy learned that no matter how much better he gets at flying the ship, there's going to be some shit that makes him crash.
Seems legit.
And as for what I want to learn, I want to just be in this mine for like years. I just become the gummy mine hermit and learn all the things.
Fair enough. +1. Next up, Orion. Orion is not here. Okay, we will come back to Orion. Mute then.
So I learned 2-weapon fighting is difficult. I learned we can apparently create things from just throwing bucks into them for the ship. There's something I sensed when the barrier went up, but I can't find it. And I also don't know what I sensed at all. And that's basically it. I've gotten more questions.
Fair
That
enough.
seems to keep happening rather than getting answers.
You didn't even mention what happened during your deep dive in the book, and I hope you took notes on that. You
A
did.
little,
You
but
did.
it's the thing of like, it's basically the thing of he's looking for something. I would need to find that.
Does he need to
It
take
sounds
notes?
like
He
a
doesn't
heart of
get
the.
it memory.
It sounds sort of like a heart of the world.
I was gonna say Sean's the only one that definitely doesn't taking notes.
Oh, I meant out of character, so he knows what questions to ask in the future.
I know kind of what questions to ask for in the future, but like the biggest question I have with that is, where can I find that thing? Where should I be looking for it? Which I don't think he knows. I think I just need to find stuff and then bring it to him.
Fair enough. Take your +1. Next up, Wex.
I've learned that there are those that doubt how handsome I am, and they should not doubt that. I also learned how much easier it is to roll an 8 than a 5.
Yeah.
And how much my luck skill is mostly stacked against me. Also, I feel like I saw the start of an interesting new plot and just kind of shrugged and waited for more to happen.
I'm amused and kind of saddened by that statement, but I will still give you a +1 for it. Alrighty. Next up, Basil.
Yo. I showed up late, so I actually have no idea what I missed. I showed up for the fight. I learned. Oh, wait, I did learn that there are mystery amnesiac Keyblade wielders that are popping into Daybreak Town. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
And they said it was only happening there, right?
They didn't specify. They did say that they were showing up in town. They didn't specify other worlds.
Okay. There's a new nugget to chase. And what I learned, I think that.
Oh, that's it. Alright, take your +1, Basil.
Okay.
Next up, Muriala.
Well, apparently people can be infused with Lux. That's fascinating. Also, it hurts when someone tries to manipulate it, which is annoying, but, you know, I'm sure there's ways around that. Definitely gotta be ways around that. Beyond that, Giant Mega Heartless. That was a thing. Gonna have to check that on things like that at some point. But, you know, mostly the fact that people can actually create Lux in and of themselves. Which, that has implications.
Alright.
It's the light in their hearts.
Take your +1, Muriala. I believe Webby's the only one left.
Skeptical.
So what did I learn?
Yeah.
I'm a time traveler!
Oh no.
I think, probably.
I don't think that's how it works.
But seriously, apparently I've found Donald or someone who looks like him. Probably? I think so. It sure acts like Donald. I've got his feather, and I've got feathers that I know are Donald's, so I need to find a way to compare them. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find a DNA lab anywhere around here, but I'm on the lookout.
Why do you just have some of his feather? Never mind.
See the general chat.
He also has collections of spit. Alright, Webby, take your +1. All right.
So what's next, Izzy?
The vote.
You know what it's gonna be?
I'm typing it up as we speak. Alrighty, so the vote. Who is going to outstay their welcome in Disney Village first?
This is a
And I-
really easy
and I-
answer.
This is a stupidly easy question.
And I can't vote for myself.
If I failed that roll, there would have been an argument for me, but no, this is an easy question.
Who is going to outstay their welcome in Disney Village first?
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, it's the happiest place on Earth. In all the world. No, it's the happiest place in the world.
All of in all of allness.
Ha.
Alright, let me know when you guys have finished typing. Alright, I don't see anybody else typing, so vote in 3, 2, 1.
Okay!
Got there!
Damn.
I guess Webby's kind of stealthy.
I was considering Webby, but I wasn't sure.
I was considering Webby too, but I feel like now that she thinks she's a time traveler, everything is fine.
This seems to be the usual suspects with these kinds of who can annoy people the most.
I mean,
Well, when someone mentioned
Who's going to cause problems for us?
when someone mentioned the happiest place thing, I was like, oh, Moriala is going to get bored here and then start wrecking.
I mean, okay, that's pretty much true, but it's going to be going over to Radiant Garden and messing things up there.
I figured Webby's obsession with Donald would just be the final wed.
Yeah, but Donald doesn't have a lot of pull right now. He did just learn how to cast Thunder
Wait,
on himself.
can only 6 of us vote?
Yeah, I don't know where Sean is.
Right here.
Other Sean.
Other Sean, yeah.
Well, if that is it, I am crashing real hard right now.
Yeah, I have to get out as well.
Alright. No, for now, it goes to Muriala.
I was not expecting to win that one.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
Congratulations.
Good night.
Good night. Well, I'm going to still be up for a bit. Izzy?
Yep.
Izzy, this world gave me the perfect justification to do what I already wanted to do.
I know. If only you'd been here, like 10 sessions ago.
Dude, 10 sessions ago I wouldn't have cared.
This world has given me something confusing to figure out.
In character, at least.
In character.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to get some food rehearsal thing, so I will wish you guys good night.
Good night. Is
Good
it
night.
safe to assume that we're going to basically be spending a day here?
Unless you guys say otherwise, sure.
Mostly because Dr. Boy's going to continue trying to build things on his ship.
Well, the problem is he doesn't... unless you guys have more Lux. That's going to be very hard.
Oh, are there any more Heartless on this world that we can go find?
There are no more Heartless on this world.
Well, we can go to Radiant Garden.
Yeah, you guys can go to other worlds. It's just you might have to do that on screen unless you will agree to do it off screen. And besides,
Okay, then.
Radiant Garden has some stuff that you guys are going to need to be on screen for.
I
wouldn't
feel like,
mind going back.
yeah, we could show up, start harvesting a bunch of Lux and Heartless, and then get pulled into the plot.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not a long. It's more just a message from someone who hasn't shown up on screen for a while.
Ooh, maybe Mocha will be there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talking to Mocha again will be interesting.
So yeah.
Maybe this time she'll come with us. Back to Daybreak Town. We can introduce her to everyone.
Sounds great. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that plan.
You will find out exactly where Mocha went. You'll find out what Mocha's deal was when you guys meet her again. Fun fact, She went where she said she was going to. You guys didn't.
Good point.
I don't remember where she said she was going.
She said she'd meet you guys in Daybreak Town. In like a few minutes. And then you guys never showed up.
Oops.
Because you guys went gallivanting off to Moana.
We crash landed. Wait, and then she didn't show up for any of us during that week where we were just hanging around?
You'll find out why when next time you talk to her.
She was probably mad because we blew her off.
Yeah, well, it takes a while for us to get there anyway. Alright, let's see here. 5 points into new shenanigans. And there goes Sean.
I disconnected him.
Ah.
Alright, time to stop the recording. Say goodbye, you two.
Goodbye, you two.